I even got signed out on this thing? What the hell? Signed me out of everywhere. And it was like, oh, what if I sign in some game with Twitch or something? I wouldn't have been able to play. Because I couldn't sign into Twitch.
So I make events on the Discord, right?
I've seen it.
And sometimes I forget to change the end time.
Oh, and they just go forever.
And they go forever.
Oh,
like this mini painting night, forever.
Oh, maybe you should end it.
I can't. It won't let me.
Why not?
I've been ending it for days. I've ended it. Oh, it's still happening.
Can you edit the ending date to like a moment in the future? So it'll end on its own?
I can't actually edit this one.
Can you delete it?
I can't.
Report it. Was there not a report thing there?
Oh yeah. Report this event because it's bad for you.
Just report it and say, I can't actually end it. Please, Mr.
Please end my
Mr.
thing.
Discord.
So I've set the future ones properly. So when the next one starts on Tuesday, it should fix it. But yeah, I had it set for, it starts at noon.
Yep.
And ends at 5 a.m. on the same day. And then Discord's like, yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
So it now ends on Nevuary 32nd?
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Hello, Colton.
Colty.
Helixes. Colton again. Tank.
Fancy. Missy Frankie, baby. There was Frank's hair here earlier.
Yeah, we had Frankie's hair.
It was on my my beautiful computer here. High-powered machine.
Yes.
It's like used for high-end graphics.
High-end graphical things.
On motion pictures. Oh, I like this setup? Oh, wow.
Oh, well. There you go. Okay.
Mikey T was like, I don't like this setup.
I was like, I hate it. I mean, we're looking at you guys, but we can't look at each other.
We just did.
We did.
Trash machine, screw Chromebooks. I wake up extra early to hang on Chromebooks. I mean, I needed something to look at the chat, so that's what this was about. And it was basically free. So.
Yeah, essentially free.
Yeah.
That's free gratuit.
Totally complimentary.
Yes. Where's that from?
I don't know. You just would be saying it, and I'd be like, okay, that's a thing, I guess. It's got to be from somewhere.
It is. It's some commercial of sorts.
Probably Tim Hortons. And then I ate the bowl. Only Canadians get this hilarious joke. And then I ate the bowl. You can barely load the chat? No, it's fine. Maybe your Chromebook is government issued. So... Oh, Ozempic.
Why is the word complimentary free?
Free.
It's free. Totally complimentary. Commercial. YouTube.
Excuse me. Good luck. Google sucks.
It's some like fucking...
This angle makes it feel like we're at the same table, so it's pretty cool. Oh, okay. You miss staring lovingly to each other's eyes, of course.
Yes.
They can't play footsies anymore. The joke's on you. Have you seen the other outlandish dietary commercial? The other No, I've not seen
outlandish?
I've not seen any commercials, so I don't think I've seen a commercial in like 6 years. Bam. Oh, God. Check it out. What is this for? Jardiance? Oh, we don't get these kind of commercials in Canada. It's illegal to advertise prescription drugs in Canada. No, wait, you can advertise?
But you can't say what the name is.
And you can't, like, say what it does or something like that?
Yeah, it's either you can say what it does, but you can't say what the name is, or you can say what the name is, but you can't say what it does.
And all it can say is ask your doctor more. I just saw perineum? What the fuck?
It's the area between your anus and genitals.
So this is what, for weight loss, but it can give you a yeast infection in your anus and your perineum? Pass. Hard pass.
It sounds like a fake commercial.
Yeah, it totally does. Ads are commercials? Yeah, but I don't watch them.
Oh, it's actually real.
Is it like Ozempic, but a different name?
Yep.
Maybe.
empagliflozin.
Ah.
It's for type 2 diabetes. You take it by the mouth.
Diabetes. Oh,
You take it by the
taken
mouth.
orally by mouth?
Yes.
No, wait, taken anally by mouth?
Take it anally by your lower mouth.
We had these, we had at work, we had this, it was a notepad, but it was like a fishing notepad, but it was like the doctor. So you're supposed to be like, prescription to go fishing, give it to a guy.
Yeah.
So I took it one day at work and I wrote on it for my coworker. I wrote on it and I gave it to her and I wrote, you're supposed to take the D twice daily by mouth. I was like, this is for you, for your husband. So, well, no.
It's for you.
I'm prescribing your husband and you this regimen. Kim Kardashian is selling semi-glutide gummies. I don't know what a semi-glutide gummy is.
Fuck is a semi-glutide?
Semi-glutide.
Injection in a class of medications called...
Oh, it's like it's like a Ozempic gummy?
What?
Crazy.
Semi-glutide gummy. Oh yeah, look at that. Apple cider vinegar gummies with the mother.
Oh, I see. The mother.
Apple cider vinegar gummies with the mother. Taste apple flavor.
That's yeah.
Semi-glutide tablets.
MILFs. Yeah, some doctor was like, they don't even contain a fraction of what you would need. Maybe they're for what's the one? Homeopathic? Is that the one?
Yes.
Where it's like the smaller the amount, the better it does. Oh wait, is
that's microdosing.
No,
homeopathic is home remedies and shit.
No. There's the one where like it's the power of dilution.
Oh.
So the more diluted it is, the better.
It's like MSM.
Yeah,
the miracle
basically.
solution. You just take microdoses of bleach.
Oh, that's all you have to do?
Yeah.
And there's also the one where you try to, so if you're like, I don't know what it's called either, but it's like, if you're like sick and you're vomiting, you're supposed to take something that induces vomiting. It's like canceling out. 2 negatives equal a positive.
Oh, 2 negatives equal a positive.
Maybe that's homeopathy. It's just a scam so she can say it's in there and sell to idiots. I mean, everything she sells is to idiots, so I don't know why you'd be surprised.
I mean, is it a scam though? It's in there.
Yeah, not enough to do anything. Yeah, I guess it's technically
I mean, if you
not
take
a
the whole
scam.
bottle.
Imagine eating a whole bottle of
Gummies?
Gummies. You'd have like mad diarrhea. Actually,
Couldn't
would
be
you?
me. You wouldn't. I mean, I don't get mad diarrhea when I eat a whole bottle of gummies.
But
But if it's a whole bottle of medicated gummies, maybe.
Yeah.
A whole bottle of weed gummies?
You buying that come in a bottle?
Oh. I mean, I guess more of a
Bag or a tub?
a tub.
Yeah, okay.
We sell gummies in a bag here.
Really? What kind?
We got the koala cones.
Mm.
So we got
Not familiar.
You're not familiar with the koala cone, eh?
Oh, the koala cone.
The cone.
Okay, now I get
koala
it.
cone.
Vitamin gummies come in a bottle? But he's not eating a whole bottle of vitamin gummies. No. That's what I'm saying.
I'll sit here and watch people smash a whole bag of fucking koala cone, though.
Yeah, that's a little different.
In one sitting.
Actually, what's worse? Eating those or eating a whole jar of vitamin gummies?
No, the vitamin gummies will make you die.
No, you can't overdose on vitamin C.
You can overdose on everything.
You would wreck your liver or kidneys? Joke's on you. Don't got any.
The raddest guy around is playing Destiny 2.
Man, I remember when that guy streamed.
I remember.
That's
remember.
crazy. So long ago. Do you remember when he played Radical Heights?
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
That game was hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
I played that with him.
Cliff Bleszinski's Battle Royale.
Yeah.
That got axed too early, I think.
You know what sucks?
What?
I haven't played Deadlock yet.
What's
I
Deadlock?
installed it. That's Valve's shooter.
Oh, right. That doesn't suck.
It really sucks.
Yeah. It'll be there, don't worry.
Did I play video games? No.
No, you're too busy with two jobs.
Too busy with 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Printing things. Making things.
You can pretend to work in here.
I've done that.
Pretend, you know?
I pretend to work, but I'm actually looking up
Stuff.
product.
Yeah.
No, that's still working.
Is there a chance you boys could boost your volume a little? Mobile viewing volume sucks. Let's take a peek here. Wow, that's a lot louder.
We've boosted the volume.
We're not in the red zone.
We will be.
Yeah,
See
okay.
that? You did it.
Maybe a little bit further away from my mouth, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because the gains are so low.
Yeah.
You gotta
So we
keep
don't
the
pick up
gains low.
we don't pick up the
We still
ambience? Do we?
do. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like people like, ha ha, I tap for 2 mana. You could drop it a notch if it helps keep out the red. I mean, it's only when we go crazy
Yeah, yeah,
that it goes into the red.
No, just the sound of this room.
Oh,
I
yeah.
cannot. It's difficult to get rid of.
Oh, yeah. All the echoing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's when I try and edit it, I'm like, oh my God, it sounds terrible.
No. You just, all you need to do when you think it sounds terrible is go like listen to any other podcast. You'll be like, oh, it sounds great. There's very few where I'm like, oh, yeah, this sounds good.
Oh.
Like the professional ones.
Yeah.
Like Bad Friends or whatever. They sound good. But like if you listen to any sort of other amateur podcast, it's like, oh, it sounds, they recorded their Discord call. It sounds like trash.
Who's that kid? Squeaks?
I don't know. Who's that kid?
The streamer glasses. He was on Bad Friends not too long ago.
Sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched some of that.
Very funny.
Holy Christ. That
He's
was
very funny.
Oh, yeah.
He's very fast.
He's on it for sure.
They've been playing a scary podcast on public radio here lately. A scary podcast on the radio? That's just a radio show, dude.
Yeah. Hate to say it. It's just a
called
radio
Spook
show.
or something like that.
Is it George Orwell? Is he reading things to you?
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
When Sketch was on Bad Friends, obviously they didn't tell Bobby or Andrew about anything about him because
not at all.
He implied about his OnlyFans stuff.
Yeah.
And they didn't ask or say anything about it. And he was bringing it up, basically. Because they were like, Bobby asked him if he had a nice penis or whatever.
Yeah,
he said, like, just Google it.
Just Google it. It's out there.
And they didn't say, like, oh, whatever. It's a podcast, but they rebroadcast it. That's weird.
A rebroadcast?
Rebroadcast.
I mean, on the CBC, they have their show called Podcast Playlist where they just, like, listen to cool podcasts.
Oh, we haven't been featured.
Well, we're not that cool.
I don't know about all that.
I mean, we could get on Nevin's podcast.
Who?
Nevin.
Who's Nevin?
YKA Nevin.
Who's YKA
He's
Nevin?
he's the prankster of Kamloops.
No, I don't want to have anything to do with a prankster.
No?
Sorry.
He's the man.
What do you mean?
He's the meme lord of Kamloops.
What's a prankster
No, he's not a
YouTube
prankster.
channel?
He's a meme lord.
What does that
He's
mean?
the Kamloops meme lord.
What does that mean?
I don't know. He is.
Well, you're saying it, so it must mean something.
He won goal. He won top spot in the best of Kamloops for social media influencer.
Okay. You may as well tell me he won the award for shiniest turd. What does he do?
He's just a meme lord. He just posts memes about Kamloops.
Oh,
and
so
he
on
does,
Instagram, he has an Instagram account that's Kamloops memes?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if he has a podcast and he's not a prankster, I'm okay with it.
He did do a podcast. He was getting a podcast going before COVID hit. He was like going into doing like a live broadcast podcast at people's like places of work and interviewing local people.
Oh yeah,
and so he's restarting it.
Oh yeah,
I was like, oh, cool, dude. Cool.
When you say prankster, I think no, thank you.
Oh yeah,
because prankster
you're thinking
YouTubers
like Johnny Somali.
Yeah, it's like
talk about Johnny Somali.
If you want to. I don't want to talk about Johnny Somali.
Did you watch any of the videos?
No, I can't watch that.
Atozy videos?
I can't watch that.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
I can't watch that.
Yeah, I watched a few. Actually, I watched this whole Korean saga. I was like, oh my god, what is wrong with this kid?
Yeah. Well, money. That's what's wrong with him.
He just does, yeah, I guess. It's like, it's the only way I'm going to make money. I'm like, well, fuck.
You can get a job. That's what
DSP
DSP says all the time, too. I have to beg. It's like, no, you can get a job.
You could totally get a job.
No, I mean, his thing now is he'll say, like, if I try to get a job, they'll just Google my name and I'll never get hired. There's all this slander from the detractors. It's like, it's not slander if it's true,
First of all.
And yes, they'll hire anybody at McDonald's, so...
Mostly, yeah. They don't check your social media background to work at McDonald's.
Imagine they did.
rough.
They should do that. I don't know if they do that at the store anymore, but I would always look people up on Facebook and stuff.
I do that all the time too.
And it's just like, oh, okay. Or I'd look at they'd bring in their resume and be like, their email address is like murder42069 blazeit@hotmail.com. It's like they can't even make a fake email address.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I need to. Are you guys going to radio edit your podcast and add trigger warnings and submit it to Canadian Public Radio? There's no Canadian trigger warning on Canadian Public Radio, is there?
No.
They play weird ass shit on the CBC radio, dude. Like weird ass shit.
Yeah, you can swear on radio now. It doesn't matter.
I don't think now was ever a problem.
There were the CTC, Canadian Broadcasting, CBS.
The
CTS?
CRTC?
The CRTC, yeah. There were rules against it, and I think they relaxed those rules quite a bit.
Well, I think after, it was like after 10 or something, it didn't matter. You play anything on TV.
Yeah. You get on the X.
Edited. Oh, yeah, exactly. I've been on the X. You've been on the X. Have you?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Surprising. The X is a local college radio station.
Yeah. They boosted their transmitter.
Really?
Yeah, so you can get it anywhere in town now.
Oh, crazy. I was on Jesse's last episode of his show, and it was all night long, basically.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was from like, I don't know what, 8 till 8 or something like that. And I remember he was like, okay, I'm hungry. We got to go to McDonald's or whatever. So he's like, I'm going to put on like a 15-minute trance song or something like that. So he's like, I'm a little worried, though.
That was the days before DoorDash.
Yeah, so I was like, he's like, I'm a little worried, though. So we were listening to the station in the drive-thru at McDonald's, and the CD started to skip. He's like, oh, crap, we got to get back.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Big City Nights, I think he called it.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's what it was called.
That's cool.
I would call in when he would be doing it, and I'd request songs and stuff. I would request songs that he wouldn't ever normally play, because it was all, like, electronic, like, not that electronic never has vocals, but I'd be like, hey, play, like, I don't know. I don't even remember what I requested, like Utah Saints or something like that.
Yep.
He'd be like, okay, I'll play it for you. Perfect.
It's good request.
Yeah.
For back in
Well,
that
they
day.
weren't supposed to also play that kind of stuff on the radio.
No?
They were only supposed to play stuff that had never been in like the top 100 or something like that.
Oh.
It was part of the rules with the radio license with like for-profit radio stations or something like that. So he could never do stuff like that, really. Oh, Something Good went to like #1 worldwide.
Yeah,
So,
Utah Saints in the UK, #1.
Yeah, but like the song Something Good was like, you know, it went to peak 4. It didn't go to #1. Wow, but it was
on there for 33 weeks.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
Oh, yeah. It has a nice sample from Kate Bush in it.
Oh, what can you do for me? Only got to #10.
Yeah. They haven't really had many other hits. I had the Utah Saints album, that one, whatever it was. It was good. I listened to it a bunch. But
yeah, I got this on vinyl.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes.
They got in trouble, though. They also had a hockey show, Jesse and Dean.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember what it was called, but they would just talk about hockey. And they got in trouble because they were sponsored by Radio NL, which is our local AM station. It used to be talk radio, now it's not anymore. But and they would donate old stuff to the X. And apparently one day they were doing their show and Sean Pooley was listening. Do you remember Sean Pooley? Is he still on the radio?
I don't know if he is.
And they were saying like, oh, we got all our gear, you know, here. And they have to always they'd have to do like sort of not ad reads, but they'd have to like say
sponsorship.
Like we got stuff from Radio NL. So they were like, yeah, we got all this gear in here from the Mighty NL. Because that was their like call sign back then, the Mighty NL. And the next day they got called by like the station X's manager and was like, so I heard you guys were mocking Radio NL last night. And they're like, what? And he's like, yeah, Sean Pooley was listening and he said you guys were mocking Radio NL. And they're like, what? No. And he was like, yeah, he said you were like, oh, the Mighty NL, the Mighty NL. And they were like, yeah, we said that because that's like their tag. And we were like, yeah, we got all this gear thanks to the Mighty NL. So
That's what they say.
They had a big. They're like, we fucking hate Sean Pooley. So I've never met him, but I remember him from the radio. And after that, I was like, that guy, what a clown.
Just clowning.
Yeah. So, anyways, whatever.
Yeah. These guys.
Yeah. Exactly. What are we searching for? Oh,
We're just gonna bring up the Twitch thing.
The Twitch chat?
The Twitch.
Why?
Oh no.
What, you need to do something?
Here.
I'm logged in.
Oh, no, I
I'm
was
not.
just gonna check. I can't check any of the notifications or anything like that.
Oh, for followers and stuff?
Yeah, because it doesn't come up in this chat.
Oh yeah, why is the Streamlabs bot not working here? It's CloudBot's supposed to be running. It runs sometimes.
CloudBot is so stupid, dude.
I know. Oh, I know.
I had the line minimum set too high for stuff.
So it was never...
And it would never say a
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Because it would have to be in between an X number of lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the first one was like, okay, well, I don't need this advertised that much, so put it in between 50 lines.
Yeah.
But because that one was in between 50 lines, it wouldn't say anything. Even though there were like 10 lines, 10 lines, 10 lines. It's like, oh yeah, 50 lines? No, we're not saying anything.
Yeah, it's stupid. I find it on YouTube. It'll be like, it'll put 2 in a row. It's like,
Yeah.
Not set to do that.
It's like, stagger.
Yeah. It's not set to do that. Anyways, whatever.
Just stagger.
It's stupid.
Just do it.
It's stupid.
Yes.
Anyways, Radio NL. The mighty NL. Actually, I don't know what their call sign is now. They're all fucked up now, so.
Last time I was listening to Radio NL,
Yeah.
there was a guy on there just spouting just alt-right
Oh, yeah.
all day. I was like, what are you talking about?
Was he call-in guy? Or was it the
No, it was the host.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, man. This station's gone downhill. What the hell's happening here?
Yeah. That's society.
Society?
Maybe look into it.
Oh.
Just where we are in the world now.
Yeah, I know. What happened?
Just changing to be more oh, they're not owned by what's his name anymore? Weren't they owned by Pattison before?
Probably. I don't think they're owned by Stingray now?
I don't know what Stingray is.
Stingray Radio?
Yeah.
They're like a satellite radio.
Oh, yeah.
Mix of music, news, sports, and community information.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know anybody that would listen to Radio NL. Anytime I heard it, I'd be like, fucking turn this trash off. Probably because of that, what exactly you said. It's just like, what the fuck are these clowns talking about?
Mm-hmm. They closed the newsroom, according to David Eby on X.
I think that was an exaggeration. 'Cause I think they still have people in the newsroom.
There he is, the Diddy.
The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D. It's Diddy.
What a guy.
He loves baby oil. I don't know if you knew this.
I was
baby
oil
oil enjoyer.
About how much he loved baby oil.
He loves people greasy, slipping and sliding all around him.
Yep. It's hard to stand
Who
up.
doesn't though?
I know. It's a good state of being.
It's like the greased up deaf guy in Family Guy.
Yeah.
You know that guy?
Just runs around. Can't catch him.
Yeah, exactly. He's greased up. The greased up deaf guy. Who would even think like, here, I got an idea for a character.
Greased up deaf guy.
Greased up deaf guy. What? Oh my god. We won't talk about this on the main actual podcast. Or maybe we should. It's kind of involving my band. Maybe I'll put that on there.
I thought we would talk about your band a little bit.
We will. But this is a separate thing.
Oh.
I'll just type in band games. And that'll trigger my memory. I'll be triggered.
Oh.
I've been triggered. It's crazy.
Trigger warning.
Yep. Oh. Do you want to talk about any Magic the Gathering related topics? Like the recent commander changes?
We already talked about that.
No, we talked about the cards that were retired.
There's commander changes?
Well, yeah. Wizards of the Coast took over control of Commander.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're not talking about this.
No, I don't know. I only own a Magic shop. I don't know anything about Magic.
Do I know more about it than you?
I think so.
Wow.
You might know more about it than me.
Wow. Wow.
My days of absorbing knowledge about things that I like are over.
But it's not about what you like. It's about business.
I know. Most of it is about business.
Yeah, but that's about business.
Yeah, but not my side of business.
What's your side?
I scan receipts.
That's all you do?
I do a lot of receipt scanning and a lot of building maintenance.
Fun.
And a lot of things.
I see.
I've got a task list a mile long.
I see. Wow, look at that. Oh my God. Mike to do, Mike in progress.
Yep.
Wow. Garrett's list is very short, I gotta say.
Yes. He doesn't, I don't need him to do these things.
Wow. Okay. That's cool. Excuse me.
And I need to, 4 times commander decks. I've only got 2 of these sleeved. Damn.
That's, can you do that, like, I don't know, while you're at home watching TV?
Yeah, but they're here.
But
I'm never at home watching TV.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies.
I mean, I guess I am. Like, I go home and watch some TV with the wife a little bit.
Yeah.
When I get off work here.
Mm-hmm.
And then straight to bed.
Homework. Take him to your actual other job. Do it at the desk. Get paid to do it.
Yep.
What are they going to do? Fire you?
Probably.
No. I don't think so.
They can't do that.
No. I don't think so.
I've got tenure.
That, and it'll be like, okay, this is your first strike. Wink.
Oh, yeah. I've already gotten my first strike.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, is that when you were posting on social media?
Yeah.
That's got to be cleared by now, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I did come up with the system.
For strikes?
Yeah.
So you sabotaged yourself, you clown.
Well, I had to come up with it after, because, like, nothing's written down in that place.
Perfect.
There's no, operations manual.
Perfect. You don't need one.
No.
Not there.
No.
I don't think you need to worry yourself about. Don't worry your pretty little head about anything over there. Just only focus on the exit strategy.
I got, when I had my diverticulitis,
yeah,
they were like, everything just fell apart.
Yeah, how do you do this? How do you do that? I don't know. Figure it out like I did, I guess.
Yeah, right. They're like, oh, we gotta get someone else training to do what you do. I'm like,
okay, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna train them?
Yeah. Well, I can train them, but like, who are you gonna get to do it? There's nobody around to do it.
You have to pull someone off of everything else to do it.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
They're like, oh, we're not hiring. Well, I don't know how to help you.
Yeah, sorry. You'll have to solve it on your own, I guess. Anyways, I think you could really, if you were like, I'm done in 2 weeks, they'd be like, you have to train somebody. Okay, whatever. And they wouldn't get it done in 2 weeks.
No.
And then when the 2 weeks is up, they'd be like, oh, we need you to stay. And he'd be like, oh, sorry, I'm freelance now. I need to get paid like this amount of money up front.
Yep, for my services.
Yeah. And they'd be like, oh, fuck. I guess so.
We're in this situation right now where the other company, or the company we're working for, our customer, they're like, oh yeah, we'll give you guys tons more work. Just show us that you got the capacity.
Oh, sorry, we don't have that.
And the boss is like, oh yeah, we're not hiring until you show us more work.
Oh, I see how it goes. Stalemate.
Yeah.
And then the other company's going to be like, we found another company. Bye. See ya.
I think at this point, they're dropping the smaller guys like crazy.
And you are a?
Medium guy.
Medium guy. Okay.
We're a medium guy.
Okay.
I think they're dropping the smaller guys like crazy because we're picking up a lot of jobs from other contractors that never got into it.
Oh, yeah.
Because their demands are demanding.
The smaller guys or the big?
The customer.
The customer. Oh, yeah. Where they'd be like, you need to do this programming. Or no, this, what do you call it? What do you call it?
What?
This, like, not program, but where you would, like, have to do training.
Oh.
What word am I trying to think of?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like when you have to do like not a class.
A training session?
Yeah, training, but not training. Certification?
Oh, certification.
There you go. See, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And you have to get certified to do something. And they're like, nah, I'm not going to get certified.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what it is, because anyone we have come and work for us, like any of the subcontractors, they have to go through their safety training.
And they're like, nah.
But it's a live training session only on 2 days of the week.
And they don't get paid for it?
And they don't get paid for it.
Nah, I'm okay. I'll just stay home that day.
And then, yeah, if the superintendent shows up to your site, they go, okay, well, where's your training? And they're like, oh, we don't
Ooh,
have
I
it.
forgot it today.
Oh, that's
Shut
it.
it down.
Shut down.
Cool.
So that's what I'm trying to get. I was like, can we get an emergency training session for Monday? They're like, no.
Who's no?
The customer.
Oh, yeah?
Because they have to provide the training. Everyone on the site has to be trained.
So can we get it Monday? No. How about Tuesday? No.
Tuesday, yeah.
But not Monday?
But not Monday.
Why not Monday?
Because Monday's not the day they do it.
They
Tuesday,
just do it on
they do
Monday?
it Tuesdays and Thursdays now. But it's like, well, my crew isn't available Tuesday. They got work to do.
Oh. So they're like, well, schedule them to work on Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Pretty accommodating.
It's kind of a pain in the butt.
Pretty accommodating.
But I mean, it slipped my mind that I needed to get him to do that because one of the guys I had do it,
Mm-hmm.
the guy that does all my locates and quotes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
He
then
did
it's
it?
like, yeah, he did the training.
Okay.
But I mean, I had him do it like months ago.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
was like, oh shit, I need you to do this training. He's like, okay. And now I'm like, oh shit, I need your whole crew to do this training. And he's like, I can't. I was like, fuck, I fucked up.
And then you say and then they start yelling at you. You say, actually, it's my 2 weeks notice now that you've yelled at me. See if they stop yelling. If you yell at me again, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice.
They also do these things where it's like their quality control is ridiculous. They're like, oh, you need to, before you zip tie your cables to the wall,
Yeah.
you need to put a Velcro around it to keep it protected.
Ooh, protected from the zip tie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because, it could pinch the fiber and stuff like that.
Ah, because you're tightening it too tight.
Yeah, too tight.
But couldn't it pinch the Velcro and then pinch the
yeah,
fiber?
Yeah.
Wow.
And,
I never
but then
thought
when
of
you
that.
look at the training video for the
Yeah.
people who actually make the fiber, they're
They'd
like, oh
say-
yeah, just staple it.
Staple it.
Yeah.
Oh, ballsy.
Yeah. That's what they're like. Oh yeah, staple it. That's what it's made for.
If you put it through the cable, that's okay.
Well, that's not okay, but if you just get it around it.
Oh,
you'll be
around
fine,
the
yeah.
cable. And a lot of those guys aren't rushing, right? When they're finishing up like that.
No, they're fine. They get paid by the hour.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, it took me like 4 or 5 hours to do all the stapling.
No, you got to zip tie.
Oh, the zip tie.
And then, you got to
Wait,
Velcro first, and then zip tie.
How do you
around
zip
the
tie
Velcro.
to the wall?
You
staple the
put
zip
you put a zip tie saddle in the wall,
Oh.
and then you Velcro around that
Oh
zone,
my
and then you
God.
zip tie to it.
Okay.
It keeps it, keeps it safe.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. They never told anybody that, mind you. They just started failing our jobs for it.
And then they're like, hey, you're supposed to use a Velcro and a zip tie.
I'm like, well, who told us?
It's not in the training
Zero
video,
people.
bitch.
0 people told us.
That's how you should end your emails. It's not in the training video, bitch. See what happens.
There's some ridiculous stuff that goes on.
It sounds like it.
Like, oh, you actually need to do this way? Like, why?
Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah, why didn't
Bitch.
you? Why did all the other jobs pass, or we did it like that, but this one fails?
It's a different,
It's a different auditor.
Yeah, different guy
it's
looking
always
at
a
it.
different auditor.
Yeah. Oh, you've been doing it wrong this whole time. Oh, our old auditor was fired for gross negligence. Sorry. We have a new auditor. He's new, so he's really keen. He's making everybody look bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the time.
That's cool. Maybe he needs to have the shit beaten out of him.
Maybe.
I'll tune him up a bit. Just beat him with a sock with a bar soap in it.
Yes. Keeps the bruises away.
Actually, that's if it's an orange.
Oh.
Or hit him with a phone book.
Yeah.
That was Bing Crosby's way of doing it. Yeah.
Hit him with a phone book.
Yeah, it doesn't leave a mark. 'Cause it's like
Where did you
heavy,
get a
but
phone book from.
Oh yeah, they don't. Back in the day, they were really heavy and thick. Now
Yeah.
they're just like they blow away in a brisk breeze.
Yep. No white pages in. I guess there still are white pages.
Yeah, there still are, but I mean, Curtis still doesn't work for Yellow Pages, does he?
Yeah, he does.
Oh my God, he needs to get a new job.
Well, they're a digital marketing firm now.
Yeah, but still, I guess so. Do they do anything with AI?
I mean, everybody does things with AI now.
Yeah, but if it's done well, it's a little different.
Yeah.
It's super bad.
Let's go to this guy right here.
Who's this guy?
This site right here.
Yeah. Oh, that site. I see.
Yeah. Let's go to the announcements. It's just like, yeah, that's all. That's all. All of that.
Oh, it's AI?
It's all AI.
You couldn't write up a thing that we've increased our parking? You had to have AI write that?
I'm pretty sure it's all AI.
AI. Tank's an AI.
He is an AI. Tank AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the announcements are AI, I believe. Because there's a lot of emojis in them. You know, if I do an announcement with emojis, that's AI. So if I make a Facebook post on the thing and there's a bunch of emojis in it, that's AI.
I don't look at Facebook, so I never see anything.
Oh, you gotta take a look at this.
Oh, uh-oh. He's excited. He's excited. I gotta take a look. Can I stay here or do I have to follow you? Okay. Yeah, I don't look at Facebook. I haven't in a long time. It's been, Oh,
it's open.
Someone opened it? Was it not supposed to be opened?
No.
Was it a collector's item?
Oh, no, it's just right beside.
It was supposed to be a collector's item, and now it's collector's garbage. Duskmorn Nightmare Bundle.
Yeah, I thought we were giving that away as a prize for Halloween.
Not anymore. Is there anything in it? Did they take everything out?
Maybe.
It's all open? Is that the Poltergeist TV? It's the Duskmorn.
Oh, yeah, it is empty.
Yeah, there ain't jack shit in here.
What the hell?
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
So what happened to the stuff that was in it?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Praise the Lord. It's podcast time.
Yeah, this is a cool little TV container with some magic stuff in it. But that's all gone. Someone is getting yelled at today. I don't know if that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, the Nightmare Bundle.
Background looks awesome. Everyone likes it.
I know.
Mikey T did not like it.
Well, the background's fine. I just don't like the setup.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, says Pixacat. Perfect. There you go.
Oh, it's right here.
Perfect.
Yeah, right there. There we go.
It's like a TV.
For the ghoul who has everything, it says in the back.
Thievery caught by the boss. I don't think it's thievery. I think it's probably the singles are now for sale.
Yeah, right?
Turn the table to an angle, and then you two can sit at the corner staring at each other.
We need a round table.
Missed, not kissed. God, I kissed the podcast.
I kissed the podcast, and I liked it. It tastes like...
Kissed us through the phone like Soulja Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if I could kiss the podcast, I would. What was that other... Do you remember the early internet meme of the guy like, I'll kiss you or whatever? Remember that guy?
The I'll kiss you guy?
Yeah.
No.
Like a... Turn the table to an angle, and then you two can sit at corners staring at each other. Like a... well, this is like... This is the office. This is where he does his work. This is like the desk, basically.
Yeah, and where I cast Magic the Gathering games.
Sit like this. Oh, like I'd be here and you'd be here, and we'd lean over and kiss each other.
Yeah, yes. I see.
I love it, Hefe. She calls you Hefe.
Yes. It's because I'm the boss.
But you've always been Hefe.
Yes, I've always been the boss.
And she calls me... Nothing. Sloppy kisses. Just lots of wetness and tongue. Just like...
Curb No Name.
Curb No Name. Yeah, I got fucked there. And beard.
And No Name Kirby.
Yeah. I got fucked.
What's happening here? It's 11:30.
Opening should be going upon. You're going to have to start opening? I mean, if you got to do it, that's fine. I won't hold it against you.
Well, should be somebody here by now.
I mean, yeah.
And that should be Serenith.
Yes. El Jefe, and what's the Spanish word for toes? I don't know. I know the word for... I knew the word for shoes, but I don't remember what it is. Zapatos?
Spanish toes.
Dedos de los pies? I don't think that's toes. It is? Why don't you have one word for toes? What does this say? It's fingers of the feet. I was going to say.
Oh,
that's crazy that there's no Spanish word for toes.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. They were like, we got fingers. And of course, they're smaller, but they're fingers of the feet. So why aren't those called hands of the bottom of the leg? Why are they not called hands of the bottom of the leg? I don't get it. Maybe they are. Are they?
Dedos?
What are feet?
Old dedos pies.
What are feet called?
Pies? Dedos de pies?
I mean, you can say dedos, but you have to clarify if it's feet or hands somewhere in the sentence.
Dedos.
So pies is the...
Pies.
No, it's pies.
Is it pies?
It's got to be pies, right?
Finger pies.
Finger pies.
Get your fingers out of the pie.
Is that where the saying came from? Pies is feet. Paella?
Paella?
That's something different. Paella? Two Canadians trying to speak Spanish. Pretty good.
Pretty good. We're pretty good at it.
Yeah. I took a few years of Spanish in high school. I didn't. That's a lie. I don't think it was even an option. I literally think the only language options when we were in school was French.
Yes. You either took French and English, or you didn't take French.
Yeah, but you had to take English.
You had to take English.
Now I think there's all sorts of choices.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
You take Spanish. And I think Japanese.
Gracias.
Spanish, Japanese.
Yeah.
Probably.
Why wouldn't you take Mandarin? That'd be the one.
That would probably be the one.
If you were smart and a kid, you'd take Mandarin.
Yeah.
If you're dumb and a kid, you'd probably take Japanese.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it's like, I like anime.
Yes. I mean, that's probably why.
It's not It's not manga. It's manga.
It's manga.
Yeah. I liked it on Mystery Science Theater when karaoke was new. They didn't know how to pronounce it, so they'd always say, they would be like, we're going to do karaoke.
Karaoke.
No, just karaoke.
You want to do some karaoke?
Yeah. TV's Frank saying karaoke, and then
karaoke. Do some karaoke over here.
Yeah.
We should do some karaoke in the shop. I got a TV over there.
Yeah.
Just for karaoke.
It's just do a Baby Oil night. It's all Diddy songs. That'd be pretty good.
Oh, I did play video games. I played some Roof Rage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Roof Rage is good.
I played some solo Roof Rage.
Solo Roof Rage? Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to get people more interested in playing video games in the shop.
So you're like, you know what's a better way to do it is me playing Roof Rage alone.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's play Roof Rage, see if anybody comes over and be like, hey.
Hey, what's that cool game you're playing?
What's that cool game?
You should have been playing Smash Brothers.
Terrible game.
I agree, but people would be like, dibs on Pikachu.
Ooh. I don't have a Switch.
I'm a NES main. I might have to go to the washroom.
Yeah, do it.
I think that sausage and egg McMuffin is just talking back to me.
Going right in you.
I better take this to document my trials.
Your trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
He's going. He's going. Here's here. We'll just go. Hello. Yeah, we did it. Oh, are we not centered right now? What the shit? Oh, there we go. Now we fill the entire frame. We're frame filling it. Poopy butt? It's possible. There's a possible poopy butt in the house. It's 11:36 and no one's here yet. I'm gonna have to fire some people. Smell a seat? No. No, thank you. I don't think I will. Fire people and hire you? You'd have to learn the ins and outs of the Magic the Gathering game. You better get on Arena and start playing. Oh God. My shirt is riding up. You're a real fast learner? Nightmare bundle. They have price guides. That's all we need. You don't know how to bartend? Now you're the best? The best bartender ever? You're going to have to get your serving it right? you can come and cook some food too. We're gonna need a chef. We're gonna need a bartender. We're gonna need a lot of things. Once we get the kitchen going, anyway. Right now, all we do is cook rice and eat rice. It's a good time. Food handler certificate. I wonder if it translates. You were key holder at GameStop, perfect for cashier. We need to, put some money into the kitchen, get the kitchen going, and you get a door here. I've got doors everywhere. So many doors. And then get the kitchen going. I don't know if we can put a hood fan in here, though. We want to... If we're going to fry anything with a big fryer, we need like a big hood fan. But I'm not entirely sure the landlord will let us put one in. Or how much it would even cost. Hey, somebody's here. Commercial hood fan. Ooh, $3,000. That's a lot of hood fan. We do host big events, lots of big events. Our big events usually fill the place up to capacity. And then we're all running around like chickens with their head cut off, being like, oh, there's so many people. It's a good thing it's winter. Excuse me, fall. Atrax, how's it going? You have to have overflow tents in the parking lot. I mean, during a summer event, sure, we could do that. Although, outside playing Magic the Gathering doesn't always, work out too well. Because it gets windy. Are you sure it's a hobo?
Who, me? Oh, damn.
Apparently there's a hobo testing the door.
A hobo testing the door, eh? Let's drop kick him out the door. I don't think he'll be watching the podcast.
It's probably not a hobo. It's probably...
Oh, a gamer?
Probably a gamer.
Oh, I see.
My real password's not in here. It's probably a gamer.
Atrax.
As the element of challenge.
To what?
Windy City. Setting up tents outside for overflow gaming.
Oh, you need a pop-up canopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Or like
the wind, the afternoon Kamloops wind comes in and just everything's just gone.
Yeah. You need to like really anchor them down.
Yeah.
And all the cards.
Yeah. All the cards
Dude,
have to be
think
magnetic.
about how many extra packs you'd sell afterwards when the cards all blow away. How many singles you'd sell?
Oh, yeah.
Call it the Windy League series.
Windy City League.
Yeah, exactly.
We could do it.
Yeah. Sounds smart to me. Cement buckets for the canopies? Exactly.
It's not about the canopies. It's about the cards.
Yeah. Yeah, you need like a glass thing you lay down over your deck for your cards. You can still see them, but they don't blow away.
And then you lift it up. Each side can lift up. You just put your new card, put
it
it back down.
Put magnets in the back of the card holders. Just get enclosed tents.
Yeah, wow.
But then it'd be like a hot air balloon flying through
the
sky. It's kind of windy here sometimes.
Kind of.
We're in two valleys, especially here.
Yeah.
This is like the meeting of the valleys right in this area.
We're in the meeting of the valleys.
Yeah.
It gets blowy.
Yeah.
Especially in the afternoon.
Yeah. Dirt storm.
Especially now with all the climate change. I saw a tornado over there.
You saw what?
A little tornado happening, yeah.
Where?
At the...
You mean a dust devil?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's technically a tornado. Spinning around.
Okay. That's not technically a tornado. It's a dust devil. I saw a water spout when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like really young, like probably like 5. And I said like, I saw a tornado. Like I didn't know the name.
Yeah.
I saw a tornado. He was on the lake or whatever. No one believed me because I was like a kid. I said I saw a tornado.
Just saying stuff. Game Hub mobile tournament trailer?
So you take it to like Lytton?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Tournament game everywhere.
I guess so. It's supposed to be 250.
That's just what it was. It's supposed to be 250.
Oh yeah. Under? Damn. Oh.
It's been 250 since we opened. When did we change it to 285? It hasn't. Go through the sheets. It's been 250. Go to the very back.
They're all in the drawer?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. It's alternating?
Yeah, it looks like it's alternating because we said it's 250 at the start, but I guess nobody told me it was 285 because communication around here is terrible. You can't just go through October. You got to go back to July.
I worked all of July. It was 285.
You got to tell me these things. We said it at 250.
What? Why would it change to $35 more? Was
I
it
don't
like
know.
You're just out of money every day? Or something?
Maybe.
Oh, the people are paying that much with cash? Oh, crazy.
Yeah, we had a lot of people come and just like drop hundos.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
It's close to 250.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close. It's pretty good.
It's going to be a murder here. That's crazy that you guys do that much cash because at our store, I think the float is 200.
Oh.
But I guess we get paid more with smaller bills, I guess.
Maybe.
People are bringing $100 bills?
Yeah. I mean, boxes are a couple $100. So they bring hundos and 50s.
Can you split this $1,000 bill?
We haven't had a $1,000 bill yet.
Or trick out a couple old buses. A couple of them?
Yeah, we could jerk out a couple of buses.
A couple of them start with one, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
You don't need to go with a couple right off the bat.
Oh, can we even find this website?
What website?
The Chiller Pillar website.
That's a magic card.
It is a magic card, but it's also a magic event.
Oh, I see. And what is it?
It's a charity magic event hosted by a couple of guys from Counts.
Oh.
And it's going to be pretty big.
And where's it held?
It's being held in the Wolfpack training area.
Oh, yeah. Is there a vendor area?
Yes.
Oh. Is there going to be a game hub table?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do they have any pictures of this thing?
Sorry, work got busy. Oh, time to quit, I guess. I got a twidge in my eye.
An eye twidge.
Yeah. The Wolfpack training area. Oh.
It's underneath the gymnasium anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was the only place they could get.
They were like, there's magic nerds, put them in the dungeon.
We were in a spot that could hold like 100 people.
Yeah.
But it's just not going to be enough people to hold.
Oh, it needs a bigger space.
Needed a bigger space.
You said that in a very weird way.
Yes.
Not enough people to hold.
Can't hold enough people.
There you go. That's more like it.
Yes.
Okay. I get it.
All right. We should close that there door.
Oh, that one over there?
Yes.
Okay.
Must be residual from the Golden Girls facial.
We were doing Mad Libs last night.
Oh. We brought in a game that's kind of Mad Libs.
Oh, yeah?
It's like Cards Against Humanity meets Mad Libs.
Oh, yeah. Mad Lib it up.
Mad Lib it.
Yep. Oh, God.
Oh, what are you doing?
That was my cord. This thing. My stupid computer. Is this thing going to fall off again?
I don't know.
How do I tell if it's going to fall off?
I don't think that... I think that it might fall off.
How do I...
Is that...
It looks loose as fuck.
Yeah, the
Which
thing's
way
not
do I
in there
do
very
it?
far. What is?
266. Pretty good.
Yep.
It's in
Well,
between. It's like
I
an
just
average.
put the float away. I didn't adjust it.
It's an average. How do you adjust this thing? What do I have to do?
The grommet, I think, needs to go in more.
Yeah, how do you do that, though?
Oh, you need to take it off in order to do that.
Off of...
Yeah, just take it like right off of the thing.
But how do you take
Although
it
that
off?
grommet might be too thick.
Maybe I'll leave it for now.
Yeah.
We'll think about it at a later date.
About it later.
I do
And while we
need-
think about it,
Oh, yeah.
I will say
Sorry.
hello,
Oh, my God.
everyone.
We're starting.
We're starting, everybody.
It's happening.
We're starting. Oh, my God. Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 185.
Oh,
Did I
yeah.
get it?
Yeah.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
Did I nail it right on the head?
You did.
Excellent.
Proud of you.
I'm Mikey T.
Yes.
And of course, next to me today,
Not across.
not across, is Curbstomp.
Hi.
You can find us everywhere under our
Yep.
respected monikers. Although, I don't really do much over mine now.
It's all right. We'll allow it.
Yes. And you. Yes, you. You're listening to StreamVoid Podcast. This is a show about life and sometimes video games, but mostly everything in between.
I'll talk about a video
You
game.
sure will.
Or two.
Oh, 2.
Or
Maybe
3.
even 4.
No. Wait. Maybe? I don't know.
There's a good chance. There's a
Yes.
good chance
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you could talk about 4.
Yes.
So it's a more than 0 chance.
Sure. Had to think about it for a minute.
Yes, we were recording in the beautiful Game Hub in
Yep.
Kamloops, BC. We're in the office right
Not
now.
sponsored.
Not sponsored. Technically sponsored, but not really.
How are we sponsored?
I sponsored your drink, but you sponsored my
I bought your
So
breakfast.
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So that cancels out.
It definitely cancels out.
Okay, I'll allow the advertising. Anyways.
All right, sounds good. So tell me about your week. Or 2,
My week?
since we took a bit of a hiatus.
Yeah. Exactly.
A one episode hiatus
Yes,
in
yes,
order to
yes.
not
So I got suspended on Twitch.
yes.
So I wasn't even thinking about that when I was like, I don't want a podcast. I just was like, I don't feel like it. But then afterwards, it's like, oh, that's a good thing we didn't podcast because that would have been ban evasion.
Yep.
And we could have got everything suspended. So it's a good thing we didn't do it. That would only happen if like someone reported it.
Yeah.
So small chance, but maybe there's someone hate watching. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
So we didn't do a podcast because I was suspended on Twitch for streaming a game that was not on the Twitch like banned games list. You're allowed to stream it. But I guess they didn't like the fact that I streamed the like part of the nudity scene or whatever. Oh yeah. So the game was Immortality, and it's a FMV game.
Mm-hmm.
So like real actors and actresses. And there was nudity in it, and there may
Yes.
have been an erotic scene.
Very erotic.
Well, it wasn't that erotic. Maybe looking at it was erotic, but it was not erotic in a way that the way the scene was actually with audio. And I'm like, you're allowed to do it in a game. It's fine. As
Yeah,
long
they
as you don't
changed the
linger.
TOS so
No,
that
yeah, as long as
that
you don't
can do it.
linger. And I didn't linger. It was just, I guess they didn't like it, so Twitch suspended me.
They sure didn't like it. I had you up on the big screen
I didn't
in
realize
the Game
that.
Hub. Well, because I was just like, oh, Curb's playing, First D. We don't have anybody else to watch, so
Was I
carry
playing
on.
it?
You were playing it because we were
Uh-huh.
watching you for a long time,
Okay.
and then all of a sudden, someone sitting at a table was like, "Hey, what's going on in the stream?
What's he watching?
What's he
over
watching?" I'm like, I go over, I look, I'm like, "Oh God!" I turn it off quickly, and then I'm like going to find somebody else to watch, and all of a sudden, Curb's not live. I'm like, "Oh,
yeah.
Did he get banned?"
Yeah. So the game is not on the suspended list. It's allowed. So I was like, okay, whatever. But they didn't like it.
They sure didn't.
I wasn't lingering though.
You weren't lingering.
So
you were just playing the game.
I appealed it, and they immediately denied my appeal. They didn't give you an excuse. They're just like, "Yep, you're continually banned or suspended." So I was like, okay. So then I Googled it, and people were saying like, I was suspended by streaming this game, but they got 3 days.
Yeah,
I got 7.
That's because you're small.
I guess
the smaller you are, the worse your ban is.
I mean, I guess so. Anyways,
there was some, there's a lot of some
there was some boobage,
some gyrating.
Yeah.
When I was looking, I was like, oh God.
But the scene was not in the erotic zone. Anyways, I've learned my lesson. If there's a boob, I will press a different scene. The boob goes away because there's nothing more offensive than a boob.
I suppose so.
I can shoot a guy in the head, but God forbid I show a boob.
Yes.
So that was unfortunate. I was away for 7 days.
Yes. It was the beginning of the legendary 1010 stream, and it was actually the second day.
It was not the second day. Was it the second day?
Yeah, it was the second day of the 1010 stream.
12. Third day.
Third day.
You may as well be right.
Yeah.
Well, it started on the 10th.
It's pretty close. But anyway, I was like, oh, that really sucks. Like, a couple days into the 1010 stream, and then all of a sudden you're banned?
Yeah. So I did some streaming on YouTube and Kick in the meantime.
Yeah.
But I mean, with Kick, you may as well just, I don't know, just point your camera at the ground. I don't know.
I mean, that's what a lot of the Kick streamers do.
Yeah.
Point the camera at the ground and then point at people's faces and yell at them.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's the Kick streamer method.
Yeah.
That's how you get big on Kick.
So apparently there was other people streaming the game with me, and then they were gone shortly thereafter. So probably everybody got banned.
Yeah, everybody.
So why don't they just add the game to the fucking ban list?
I don't know.
Anyways. Maybe they're just waiting till someone streams that scene and like, ban
got him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's, there's a ton of games that come out and they're not like looking at every single one to see if there's accidental boob.
This game's not new.
How old is it?
Oh, 2 years old.
I mean, might as well be new.
Okay. Anyways, I was suspended. So I finally got back last night, and they don't tell you that you're back. They don't tell you anything. Because I go.
You just suddenly have a page again?
Well, the only thing you can log into when you're suspended is like the appeals page.
Mm-hmm.
If you try to go to Twitch and log in, they're like, you're suspended. What are you doing? You're not allowed to log in.
Yeah.
So you go to the appeals page and lets you log in. And I was suspended at like 50 p.m. And it said 7 days. So I came back at like 8:50 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Refresh the page. It's like, you're suspended for 12 days or 7 days, not 12 days. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, well, maybe it goes to the nearest hour.
Yeah.
So I come back at 9. You're suspended 7 days. It's over. Or you got suspended on the 12th. So figure it out. 7 days. So then I'm like, I'm still suspended. And then like in my Discord, someone's like, oh, your name's back on the list on Twitch. So I was like, oh, okay. So I go and try to log in on Twitch, and they're like, hey, yeah, you're logged in. And I'm just like, so they don't even tell you anything. Like, hey, no email, nothing.
Was it actually 7 days?
I guess it was exactly 7 days.
Huh.
From the moment I got the email, pretty much. But I didn't try to log in on Twitch. I just went to the appeals page.
Yeah.
It's like, you're suspended. Oh, okay. Thank you, I guess. So, yes, I did log in, and I streamed the first Descendant after doing a bit of just chatting where we played Mad Libs.
Oh.
Are you familiar with Mad Libs?
I am familiar with Mad Libs.
These are the Golden Girls Mad Libs.
Oh, nice.
I wish I brought them so I could read one for you. But what we did was I just told the chat, like, give me an adverb, and then whoever said an adverb first, I'd write it down.
Yeah, yeah.
So I did that like a few times. And then I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get AI to play. So I went to, where did I go? I went to Copilot.
Oh, yeah.
Microsoft.
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
And so I used 3 AIs to do this. I did Copilot, Google's Gemini, and ChatGPT. Which one do you think? Okay, there's 2 questions I'm going to ask. Which one did a better job doing it, but which one did the funnier one? If you had to guess. Of those 3 AIs. Which one did the funnier one?
Gemini did the best, and ChatGPT did the funniest.
Okay. Copilot did the best.
No.
And Gemini did the funniest.
Yeah.
Because Copilot, if I told Copilot something, it would like do it, right?
Yeah.
So I told Copilot, like, we're going to do Mad Lib, and I did 2 with Copilot. So I said, we're going to do a Mad Lib together. I want you to give me the most outrageous answers you can. And they're like, yeah, let's be wacky. Let's do it. So I said, like, okay, I need an adverb or whatever. And I would do that a few times. And then I did it a few times. And it started to be like, how's this Mad Lib coming along? Is it really funny? And then it would do like an answer. And I would be like, that's not very outrageous. It'd be like, yeah, you're right. How about this? And it would give me another word, right? And then it did a repeat. And I'm like, no repeats. I don't want any repeats. And it's like, okay, sorry. And it gave me a different word, right? And it was fine. It did it fine. Oh, maybe I only did 1 with, sorry, I was trying to do 2 with Copilot. So we did it, and it was fine. It was fine. Whatever. It was funny, haha, whatever.
Haha, whatever.
Well, it was like outrageous, and it'd be like, give me a profession, and it would be like time traveling spelunker. It's like, that's pretty outrageous.
That's pretty outrageous.
So then I was like, okay, we're gonna do another one, but I want you to give me raunchy answers. And they're like, oh, sorry, no,
You can't do it.
I can't do that. So I was like, okay, lame. And then I was like, well, let's try a different AI. So I went to Gemini, Google's one, and I was like, we're gonna do a Mad Lib, but I want you to give me raunchy answers. And Gemini was like, yeah, let's get raunchy. So I typed in like, give me a whatever, a verb or whatever. And it said something. And I'm like, that's not very raunchy, is it? And you're like, yeah, you're right. And so I don't remember what the first answer was, but the second answer was a vibrator. So I'm like, that's fairly raunchy. And it was like telling me, like, I'd be like, give me a verb, and it'd be like orgasm. So like, okay, that's fairly raunchy, right? But the Gemini was not like Copilot. It didn't really keep track of what I was saying.
Oh.
So it would be like,
keep a chat history.
Well, I would be like, well, it was also stupider, I guess.
Yeah.
So it did a duplicate, right?
Oh.
And I said, okay, well, no duplicates. So it's like, oh, okay, no problem. So then it just later gave me the plural of one it did. I'm like, well, that's really a duplicate, But the answers it gave made a funny one. And then ChatGPT was the worst. The answers sucked, and it wouldn't get, like, I would be like, I need a liquid. And he'd be like, here's some examples of liquid. And I'm like, no, we're playing a Mad Lib. I need 1 liquid. Tell me 1 liquid. And he'd be like, here's a list of 10 liquids. And I'd be like, okay, weird. I'll take the top liquid, I guess. I don't know. So ChatGPT sucked that way. And whatever. It was fun anyways to do. But yeah, it was crazy that Copilot was like the actual best sort of AI that was like I was talking to someone.
Yeah. Able to keep up conversation.
But Gemini was just not good. And same thing with ChatGPT. So.
Yeah, ChatGPT is more just like an information regurgitator.
Yeah. I've noticed that, like, I'll search for something on Google and it'll give me, like, last night, before we did that, I was like, well, maybe I'll play a game, right? And I was like, well, I don't want to play, like, I kind of was like, I want to play a short game.
Yeah.
Like, maybe there's a horror game that I have that doesn't take long to beat.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's see how long it takes to beat some of these games. So I went to Google and I like, how long to beat Resident Evil 2 Remake? And it's like, you can beat Resident Evil 2 Remake between 1 hour and 58 minutes and 2 hours and 8 minutes. And I was like, what? That's not right.
That's weirdly specific.
So I was like, what is it doing? So I look and it's telling me that if I was doing a speed run, that's like the world record times.
Wow.
And I was like, no, that's not what I want to know. Like, why would I said, how long will it take me to beat Resident Evil Remake? Not if I was the best player in the world.
the best speedrunner.
Yeah, like what the fuck? And it's
wild.
like Claire's A will take you 1 hour and 8 minutes, and this like Leon's B will take you 58 minutes, and it's like what the hell are they talking about? So
That's crazy.
yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. But
Yeah.
there's been other ones where Google, I'll type in a query and it'll be like, why is it showing me this terrible AI? Like Google sucks so bad now.
Yep.
It's so bad. So I think I don't know. I don't really want to be going to Bing, but
It's Bing time, baby.
it might be Bing time.
It might be Bing time. Time for the Bing.
Been said that there's an estimated playtime on Xbox. I've never seen that feature. I guess I haven't looked too closely on Xbox to see it.
It's on the Game Pass page.
I've never.
If you're
But
on PC.
you're on PC.
I'm on PC. Yeah, it
Maybe
definitely
it's
says
on
it on the
a
Game Pass page.
specific separate area where you have to look on the console, but I don't remember seeing that. 30-hour story, 60-hour for completionists. That's what it says. I'll have to see. But yeah, it was just like, what the... And it didn't do it for every game. So I said, well, how long did it take to beat Resident Evil 3 remake?
Yeah.
It's like 14 hours. It's like, well, why am I not speedrunning that one?
Yeah, right?
What changed, motherfucker? So it was pretty stupid anyways, but whatever.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yep. And then what else happened during this streaming week? I don't know. After I got suspended, I went to YouTube and Kick and was like, well, I guess I'll continue streaming here for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We watched a movie called The Box. Have you seen The Box?
The Box? No,
Yeah.
no.
It's an older one with Cameron Diaz.
Oh, yeah.
James Marsden. Cyclops.
Cyclops and Cameron Diaz?
It's like a retro sci-fi movie.
Mm-hmm.
Takes place in like the late 70s, and it's a guy shows up at the door and like, here's a button. If you press it, I'll give you $1 million. But someone you don't know dies. Not Christopher Lee. It's some other guy in it, as the bad guy. But it's like about, I don't know, sci-fi stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of like retro future though, because like they're planning a trip to Mars.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's like in the 70s.
A 70s trip to Mars.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was interesting anyways. I'd seen it before, but it was like forbidden fruit. It's like a Bible parable, you know?
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
forbidden fruit is Mars?
The forbidden fruit is the button.
Oh, the button.
And the wife wife presses the button.
The wife presses.
The wife doesn't make the husband or trick the husband into pressing
She
the
just
button.
presses it.
Yeah.
I'll take $1 million. Thank
Yeah.
you.
She's like Eve. Have you heard of her?
I've heard of Eve, yes.
Okay. What about Adam?
I'm
Familiar?
of Adam. I'm familiar with
Okay.
the old fairy tale.
The
of
old guy's like
the
devil,
Adam and the Eve.
You know,
and
he's
the
like
old
the
man.
snake. You know, like
The
hey,
snake in the tree.
Don't those apples look good?
They're pomegranates, actually.
And be like, God said no.
There's
Who the hell's that guy?
apples over there? It's
Where did
pomegranates.
the Adam's apple come from then?
That's the throat right here.
Yeah, but that's Bible parable is because
they-
Adam.
They don't know what they're talking
Oh,
about.
really? Okay.
The Bible might be a made-up story.
Don't say that.
Ooh.
Someone might come and slap your hand.
They might, but only, the priests.
They'll slap something else.
No, I'm too old for that.
Yeah, you've aged out.
I've aged out
You've
of
aged
that
out.
bracket.
Other than that, I mean, I guess it was only like 3 days of whatever.
Yeah.
So I played Yakuza 0.
Yes.
No, Kiwame, sorry. I also played the little game called The Devil in Me. I beat that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's enjoyable.
Yes.
It's a Dark Pictures game.
Oh.
Familiar?
No.
No.
Not
They're
at
like
all.
adventure horror games where you like get killed and you have to try to not get killed.
Mm-hmm.
And all your people can be killed.
Oh.
So everyone can live or everyone can die.
Yes.
And you have to make decisions on the fly.
Fly decisions.
Yep. So I beat that.
Mm-hmm.
Has real actors in it.
Oh.
I don't remember her name, but she was in a movie called Men. Have you seen Men?
No, but I've heard you talk about men before.
It's like an allegory for the seven
Seven deadly
stages of
sins?
greed. How many stages of grief are there? Anyways, that's what the movie's about.
Many stages of
No,
grief.
there's like 5 set ones or something like that. Anyways, that's what that movie's about. She's in it as an actress, but
Mhm,
they did her dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was playing it, Pixacat was like, "Why'd they make her look like Dylan Sprouse?" It's like a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, that is a good question. sell them to them.
And mark them somewhere?
Yeah, just check them out in POS.
Oh, they're in binder.
They're not in binder yet, but check them out and when we adjust it, because everything has to go manually in.
Okay. So stuff that isn't, though, I don't put through binder?
No, you still put it through binder, because then when we adjust it, it'll go back to what it should be. It'll go to what it should be, unless it's actually 0.
If it goes into negative, you can just make it into a 0?
Yeah.
Well, if I put it in, and it hasn't been inventoried, then it's in the negative.
Yeah.
When we do inventory.
Yeah, and then it'll go up.
Yeah, but it does. You don't want it to go up because the number won't be the same. Like, say we have 5.
Yeah.
And I sold one before it was
Yeah.
inventoried. So it's -1.
Yeah.
When we do inventory, then we have 4.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
But there's 5 and you sold 1, which makes there's 4 left.
No. So it'll be so there's 4.
Yeah, I see what she's saying.
And then the -1 will make that 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
But can't you just do the zeros first?
So
Yeah,
if
you
it's
could.
not inventoried, don't put it through binder.
Oh yeah, just put it through binder. We'll just set it instead of doing the thing. Yeah, it'll just make it easier just to put it through,
Well, 'cause, like,
and then we'll deal with it later.
If it's negative and it hasn't been inventoried, then the number is going to be wrong.
Well, everything, nothing's been inventoried.
So we put anything.
No. The Bobby box is the only box in inventory.
So why are we putting anything?
Because we're trying to keep everything set so that when we adjust it, it goes in properly. Oh yeah, the way they did the inventory is not the way we should have done it. Because there's no way to export the CSV and import it into binder with the way they did it.
Well, the point was using TCG because it's owned by the binder POS is owned by TCG.
Yeah, but there's no way to export it. You can't export it and import it into binder.
You should be able to export it into CSV and then.
You can't. there's no way to do it.
So is there like no inventory then?
Yeah, we're still trying to get it in there.
I'm putting it through binder.
Yeah, just put it through binder and we'll fix the negatives when we
Like,
do the
is it
input.
also through Lightspeed?
Yeah, because we can't take cash in binder. Just process the payment in binder so it adjusts the inventory, and then we can just adjust the zeros when we do the actual inventory.
Set it to 0 in the payment portion of binder?
I don't think it matters.
Ooh.
I mean, it does because
It's not linked to Lightspeed.
it's not linked to Shopify either.
It's linked to Shopify, yeah.
So if you're not zeroing it out, then it's fucking out.
Shopify.
Yes.
But we never use Shopify.
If Shopify is linked to the account, it's going to use Shopify.
He's not going to be using Shopify. It should be okay.
Okay.
Classic inventory. POS, baby.
POS, yes.
Ask her if she stole the cards. Nah, we won't do that.
Okay, what were we talking about?
Yeah, what were we talking
I'm
about?
not entirely sure.
What was I saying? I was talking about the dark pictures.
Dark Pictures, yes.
Yeah, I beat it.
They did somebody dirty?
Oh
I
yeah,
believe.
yeah. I don't her name's Jessie or something like that. But yeah, there was like Peeks the Cat was like, why'd they make her look like Dylan Sprouse, who's like he was like on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody?
Oh, yes.
Or like Riverdale as Jughead.
Oh,
I
hello.
don't know if you're familiar with him.
I'm familiar. I've
Yeah.
seen the Jughead.
Yeah. So that's what she looked like in the game. She wasn't ugly in the game, but they did her a bit dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, how did they do it? Because they do scan. How'd they fuck it up? But maybe it's the makeup they put on her in the game, or her clothing, or her hairdo, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I beat it. She looked horrific, we were being told. I don't know, but horrific is the word. There's been 4 of those Dark Pictures games. I beat them all, and the first one I liked control-wise probably the best because it's like stationary camera.
Mm-hmm.
So you're sort of moving. It's like Resident Evil style
Yeah.
almost. But as the games went on further and further, they were like, you know what? People would really love to control the camera and swing it around. It's like, oh yeah, maybe, but your control sucks. And the worst part about it is like, you have a flashlight and stuff.
Yep.
So rather than making it like, you would think if I'm pointing the camera in that direction, you would have the person point the flashlight where the camera's looking.
Yeah, exactly.
Because your hand can do this,
it
right?
sure can.
But no, they had it so the flashlight is pointed where your model is looking at. So you'd swing the camera around and be like, I'm looking down a dark fucking hall. So then you have to try to get your character to look down the hall. Oh, God, just terrible.
That sounds awful.
Yeah. So, and this one was pretty good. There was no choices where it was like, what? What the fuck? That's not what I like. There's a few choices where it's like, sometimes in adventure games, you choose your option. It'll be like, oh, I didn't know that's how it was going to play out.
Yeah.
Generally, these games aren't like that, but there was a few where it was like, oh, why would I do this choice? And then that's like the choice you choose is the bad choice.
Mm-hmm.
There's one scene where there's like a dog
Mm-hmm.
and it's like caught up and you have to like rescue it. So you start to rescue it and it's like whining. And then the bad guy shows up and you can like hear the dog whining. So it's like, what do you have to do to get the dog to stop whining? And it's like, you're holding the dog. So the two choices are like, don't do anything or take a bottle and kill the dog. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to kill the dog.
Wow.
So I don't kill the dog. So the bad guy hears this, comes in the room. You don't even get like a chance to dodge. He just hits her in the head with the axe. She's dead. It's like,
wow.
Really? Well, maybe I should have killed the dog.
I suppose you should have killed the dog.
But there is a way to save everyone and the dog. So it's like, well, what did I do to get to that point where I have to kill the dog?
Oh, yeah.
So it was also a few times where the characters, like it's a branching story, you know, where it'll be like, if you take this choice, this person died, so they're not available at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So this happens. But you can tell there was times where they either forgot a choice was made or they didn't record proper audio for this choice. Because there'd be times where it'd be like, whenever anything happens, it adjusts like I don't know what they call it, the flow of the game. And you can look at like choices you've made and see how people have reacted to it. So one of them popped up and I clicked on it and it said like, you know, Mark is surprised to see Jamie and Kate. And I'm like, I'd be surprised to see Jamie too. She's dead.
What has happened?
Yeah. So
Jamie
it's just
and
like,
Kate?
why didn't they have it written that like, anyways, it's not a big deal, but it's just
Context sensitive.
It very stood out to me be like, yeah, I'd be very surprised as well if Kate or Jamie was there. So,
maybe he could see her.
Oh, he's a ghost.
She's a ghost.
It is a scary game.
Yes.
That's the thing with these is I don't think any of them are actually supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe House of Ashes is sort of supernatural, but it's more like about, I don't know, aliens maybe or something. But like the first one is about psychotropic drugs that are in the air. And then I can't remember what the other one is called, but it's about multiple personality disorder.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one was about a serial killer. So that's kind of, they're not really like, they're based in reality more or less.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty good. What else have I done? What else
did you do? You got a big list of things in here that don't make any sense to me.
Well, I talked about the box.
Yes.
I talked about Mad Libs.
Yes.
I don't know why I have banned there twice.
Double banned?
It wasn't double banned.
Okay.
Magic 2013.
Oh, banned games. You want to talk about banned games?
Oh, banned games!
That's why. Not double banned, but banned games.
Ah, banned games. Yeah. Banned games. So I was like, after I got unsuspended, I was like, well, can I stream this game on Kick? Because I bought it.
Yeah.
So I went to the Kick's totally changed their like, you know, their TOS.
Yeah.
So when they first launched, they're like, yeah, live stream porn. It's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
No problem.
Just do everything.
Live react to porn. It's fine. So now you can't do any of that stuff. So then I was like, well, what about games? And there's only a few games that are banned on Kick that you can't play. And Immortality was not on the list.
Oh.
But then it said basically the same as what it said on Twitch. Like, you know, as long as you don't linger, it's okay.
Yeah.
So don't linger on it. But I was like, well, I'm not going to risk that anyways, right?
Yeah.
So they had their little list of banned games on Kick, and there's only a few on there. And they were like, they didn't even have banned games. They were like, here's a few examples of games you can't stream because of their like explicit sexuality. And it was like some anime like hentai game.
Yep.
And some other anime game as well that I can't remember the name of. And then there was Cuckold Simulator. And I was like, what is Cuckold Simulator?
Cuckold Simulator, eh?
So I Googled it. It's on Steam. And I was like, wow, they will let anything on Steam. It is crazy. House Party was not listed, but it would probably be banned on Kick because it would be like pornography, basically.
Yes.
But, so,
yeah.
I'm like, what is Cuckold Simulator? So I Googled it, and it's basically what it sounds like. You're a guy. It's like you play a beta male cuck, and you work for your job to give your money to your fat wife. And I was like, I started laughing, like, oh my God, I can't believe this is real. The laughing ended very quickly when I was like, oh, it's also overtly racist. Because he goes into his house, and there's a little black baby crawling around, and he goes, oh, hello, Tyrone Jr. My son, it's good to see you. And it was like, oh my God, okay. And then you go up into the bedroom, and like, there's a black guy in there with your wife, and he's like, oh my God, what are you doing here? You have to wait till I'm home to do this, right? So I was like, okay, whatever. And then I was like, well, what else has this company done? And I clicked on the company. It was like Sneed Productions or something like that.
Yeah.
And they had like a game called Corn, which is about collecting and growing and trading corn.
Oh, yeah.
It was very weird. And then I scrolled down, and then I was like, oh, these are also very racist. It was like called Tyrone versus the Police. And it was about going and like committing crimes and shooting cops. And the character's a black guy. And then there was like a sequel where it was like Tyrone VR or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, wow, what are they doing over here?
Okay, that's weird.
It was very, very weird. But yeah, I was like, wow, this is allowed on Steam. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, that is wild.
So anyways, I decided against playing any of those games.
Yeah, no kidding.
So,
no kidding.
Pretty bad anyways. That was the banned games.
So there is a game under the prohibited games in Twitch. It's called What's Under the Blanket.
Oh, What's Under the Blanket?
What's under the blanket?
You can't play Suck My Dick or Die?
Nope.
Oh, the Guy game. Well, do you know why you can't play the Guy game? That was an FMV game released for like Xbox original, PS2, stuff like that. And it's kind of like a trivia game, but they'll also get girls to flash the screen. It was like Girls Gone Wild, but also a trivia game.
Yeah.
Except they didn't properly like get releases or vet the people in it. So there's child pornography in it because there's underage girls flashing.
Jesus.
So it's basically, if you own that game, you have child pornography.
Yes.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And you can't do any of the randomized video chat platforms.
Oh, crazy. I also see BMX XXX is not allowed.
Yep.
But you know what's funny about that? Is that should only be the GameCube version. Because only the GameCube version is uncensored.
Yeah?
The Xbox and PS2 versions are censored. There's no nudity in them. Only the GameCube one is uncensored, which was crazy when it came out. I was like, it's uncensored on GameCube? Everyone's like, that's the kiddie console.
Yeah, right?
So I bought it. And it's like, you can make your little BMX rider be like a topless girl, but then you unlock cutscenes of real strippers from a strip club in New York. I can't remember what the strip club was called, but it's like a very famous Scores.
Yeah.
It's from Scores. Yeah. So it was like, what is going on?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. House Party is banned on Twitch.
House Party is banned on Twitch.
Well, I mean, it's literally like them having sex as terrible, like poorly animated 3D models. So it's not surprising there.
That's good.
And no Second Life. I mean, who knows what you'll see in Second Life.
Yeah,
I played
right.
Second Life for like 10 minutes, and I flew around and I landed on an island, and a guy rolled up to me with a huge dildo hanging out of his underwear, and I was like, okay, time to uninstall this game.
Yeah, I don't see a particular ban list for Kick.
Yeah, they just had a listing of here's some examples of games, but I can't remember what it was that were on there. It was like 4 anime games and then Cuckold Simulator. So
there you go.
But when I was suspended, I played another little game on the Xbox. I can't remember its exact name.
Another little game on Xbox?
Yeah. It was called Magic the Gathering 2013, like Challenge of the Planeswalkers or something like that. And it was like a Magic the Gathering game. And it controls very poorly.
Yes.
Not very intuitive.
Have I played this game?
I mean, there's a bunch of them on Xbox. There was like 2012, 2013, 2014. There's been a few of them. And the controls were like, yes, bad. Or I'd be like, oh, this does not work in the way I would think it works.
Duel of the Planeswalker.
So it'd be like, I want to look at my cards that I have on the table.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll use the right analog stick to flip through them. No, the right analog stick just spins the table, so you're looking at from the perspective of your opponent. Anyways, awful. It's pretty not good. And I didn't remember some rules about Magic.
Oh?
Because I was like, well, they got a bird or whatever, or a creature.
Yes, flying.
Okay, let's say it wasn't a bird, something without flying. And I was like, well, I want to attack it. I want to get rid of that bird. I'm like, it won't let me attack the bird. I don't get it. Like, why can't I attack the bird? I'm like, oh, right. I can't attack the bird.
No, you have to attack face.
I have to attack the guy, and then you decide if you block it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm so used to playing like Hearthstone.
Where you can attack different...
Yeah.
Or attack face. You can attack both.
So that was like, oh my god, how do I get around it? I mean, I beat the CPU, no big deal.
Easy.
Well, it's like got a story mode where you have to like fight different planeswalkers and stuff. And I had like a green deck that I was playing, and I played some creature that its strength and health, is that what it is? Toughness was equal to the number of green symbols on my other summoned characters. Ooh. And I'd summon like a guy that was just 5 greens, and like I had a bunch of other guys. So he was like 16-16.
16-16 trample?
No trample, I don't
Too
think.
bad.
But I laid the ways to it.
So I remember playing this game.
Oh yeah,
a lot.
Oh really?
Because I have one of the
decks.
No, I have one of the cards that you could get for playing the game.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's still listed in the game.
Yeah,
with the code that you're supposed to send in to get the card. Yeah, you can still see that in the game, but it's like, oh, this expired in 2014 or whatever. This offer's over.
Yeah, so I have that card sitting in one of my decks over there.
Oh yeah, cool.
And I couldn't find. I was looking it up, trying to find what the price was on it. I can't find any price on it. Can't find any mention of it.
Oh, crazy. Well, there's got to be some mention.
Yeah,
of it
there's got to be something of it.
I had. I don't think I still have them, but I had 2 of the ones that you got for like submitting a receipt where you bought the Magic the Gathering novel, the first Magic the Gathering novel.
Oh yeah,
there was a card you could get. I got 2 of them, but I don't think I still have those anymore. I just submitted a couple receipts I got from like Shoppers Drug Mart that just said book.
Book.
And I got them. So.
Nice. Yeah, there we go. I found them.
$5?
$5 American.
You can retire.
This is a heavy played foil for $5.
Yeah. Yeah, in the game you can unlock foils and stuff for your deck and whatever. So
yep.
Yeah, it was interesting anyways. I probably won't play much more, but it was like, can I remember how to play this game?
I can't remember how to play Magic the Gathering.
So I don't know if it's like those cards or what it's like in the real game, but there was cards where it'd be like, it says like X, Y, or Z on it, and I'd be like, I don't know what that does. Like, it just says it has this ability. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I mean, the joke is reading the card explains the card.
Oh, that's why you said that to me? Yeah. It was a joke?
It's a joke.
You fuck.
That's the joke. Reading the card explains the card, but then
That's
it's
not
like
true.
they have all of these keywords, just like this has this, and
Yeah.
what does that do?
Yeah.
Well, reading the card explains the card.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
nope, doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. So, anyways,
Although they do make full text lands.
which means what?
It's got what the land does.
It
It's just
gives you-
there's no pictures. The card's just all text.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that another joke? A funny Magic the Gathering joke?
Full text lands.
Oh, from Secret Lair.
From Secret Lair, yeah. It's just all text.
And what does the text say? Ipsum lorem?
No, it says things.
Oh yeah.
This card's name
Has
is
the whole
Plains Basic.
rules?
Is it super type land? Is it
Oh,
card type?
God.
Plains? Is it super type?
The hilarious Magic the Gathering memes will never be funny to me. No, I meant to say never be not funny to me. That's what I meant to say. My apologies. Anyways, yeah, there was like these weird keywords, and I'm like, I don't know what this fucking does. It was like hexproof. I'm like, what does hexproof mean?
Hexproof means you can't the enemy can't target it,
Oh,
or I don't think you can target it either with
Ooh la
like a
la.
spell.
Ah, I see. Yeah. Anyways, it was interesting to see. I was like, oh yeah, I remember enjoying this game. I remember
Yes.
back in the day when there's no pre-constructed decks.
Oh yeah.
You just bought a starter deck, and it's like, here's random cards. Enjoy.
Maybe you get enough lands. Maybe you don't. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, you always got lands. Were they
Well,
the
yeah, but
correct
enough.
ones?
Enough lands.
Well, you got enough to fill the deck. Were they the right ones, though?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, they aren't. I mean, but who cares? That lands are like back then, are like what they are now. Oh, you need lands? Here you go.
Yeah.
Here's 50 lands. Enjoy.
Well, yeah, and watching like other booster pack openings from
Mhm.
like revised and stuff, where you weren't guaranteed to get all the lands you needed, or
Yeah.
you couldn't get lands.
Mhm.
It would just like the booster pack be like land, 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 land,
Yeah.
land.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's a lot of lands in a row.
Yeah. Exactly.
That sucks for somebody.
Yeah. And then let's see here. What else did I do? I did an IRL stream. Something's wrong with my phone, obviously, because it'll be like, it's at 60%. And then they'll be like, no, actually, it's at 10%. So you better plug it in. Because I was doing a stream where I walked around and I got to the river.
Yes.
I went to the river and then I walked home. So not that very far.
No.
And when I was at the river, I'm like, oh, my phone's at 60%. Pretty good. And then I get home, sit down, disconnect, whatever. Look at my phone. It's like 9%. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like 8,
I
7,
think it was
6.
struggling at the river.
That was a connection problem,
Yeah,
I think.
well,
but
maybe it was like trying to boost the signal more and sucking up all the battery. I don't know.
that
Yeah,
much
you were
in that-
definitely having some connection issues. down
that
there.
much in that length of time, though. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Anyways, that's not the first time my phone's done that. There's been many times when after work, I'll be like, walking home, looking at my phone, and be like, oh, it's whatever, 50%. Put it in my pocket and be like, wait, my phone shut off. Turn it back on and be like, oh, it's 0%. What? So it's kind of annoying.
Yes.
And then did I do anything else? I don't think so. I think that's been it. Oh, well, I will say part of my vacation time is my roommate's getting married
Yes.
and the wedding's coming up and I'm the MC and he still has not told me anything.
When's the wedding?
The 26th. So there's still time.
Yeah, there's still time. Still 6 days to prepare.
But like, I don't know. He hasn't told me like what's his fiance's mom's name. I don't know.
You have to get some flashcards.
Yeah, for sure. But like, that's the other thing too. Like, what does he want me to do? Like, I don't know. Does he want me to do a little?
It's dinner time.
Yeah, like, is that all I'm doing?
Table A can go.
Yeah, is that all I'm doing? Like, literally, I have no idea, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
So the bachelor party's on Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday bachelor party.
And it's like we're going to Kelowna to play mini golf and laser tag. It's like, can we do that here? Anyway.
No,
we can't.
no.
Okay.
You can play laser tag, but you can't play mini golf.
Well, there's free mini golf at Riverside or Mac Park.
Yes.
Anyways,
It's not real.
I'm gonna have to like pin him down then and be like, "What the fuck's happening here, dude?
Yeah, exactly.
I need to know." And they're doing it as it's like partial, like you can dress up in a costume if you want. Like it's like a Halloween one, but like you don't have to if you don't want to. So it's like,
you'll feel obligated to dress up.
am I going to? And if so, what am I gonna dress up as? Like, do I just go to fucking Spirit Halloween and get a wizard's robe? or something, you know?
Probably.
So I don't know if I want to do that or not.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, anyways, there's a lot to figure out still.
It seems like it would be uncomfortable to travel all the way to Cologne in your costume.
Well, not for the bachelor party, the wedding.
Oh, the wet. Oh.
The wedding.
Oh.
It's the wedding.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Is he going to be dressed up as a costume as getting married? I don't know any of these things.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah. Anyways.
Put some blood on your forehead and be like, that's me.
Just dress like this.
Dead MC, yeah.
Just regular clothes.
Just regular clothes.
I don't know.
It's my costume. I'm just me.
I dressed up as a schlub.
The old schlub look.
Yeah.
It's a good look.
Anyways, hopefully we'll figure it out, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I guess he's not too concerned about it, so it mustn't be too, like, I mustn't
too
have,
pressing, yeah.
I mustn't have too much I gotta do.
Yeah.
But, like, does he want me to do, like, the shoe game or anything like that? Like, I don't know.
Shoe game?
You're not familiar with the shoe
No,
game?
I'm not familiar with the shoe
It's
game.
when the bride and groom sit back to back, and, like, the bride, you get one of each shoe,
Oh,
bride and
okay,
groom,
yeah, yeah.
and then it'll be
Answer
like,
questions.
who, like, asked who asked to go out first, and they hold up, the bride holds up the bride's shoe and the groom holds up the groom's shoe and be like, they disagree. You know,
I'd be like, that was 20 years ago. I have no idea.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, not quite that long for them,
Yeah.
but yeah. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Are they doing speeches? Like, can you tell me the name of the best man?
It's you. You're the best man.
No, I'm the MC.
The
Not
MC,
the best man.
The MC best man.
Yeah. Imagine that you had a dual job. I don't think so, dude.
Awful.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing. I'm going to get back to the streaming. Am I going to sleep on stream? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of, the 1010's been ruined basically.
Yeah,
because it was going to be up till like today or whatever was going to be the main 1010 stream.
Yeah.
Because the coming week, like Tuesday, I'm not around.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday, I'm not around.
Yeah.
And then whatever, right? So, yeah, anyways, it is what it is. I learned my lesson. No boobies.
No boobies whatsoever.
How sad. Yeah.
It is boobies and gyrating. Can't do it.
Yeah. It was actually grinding, but that's okay.
Ugh. Grinding's kind of gyrating.
No, gyrating is circular. Grinding is more
Back and forth.
back and forth.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's been just an absolute blur of time.
Yeah.
Just here,
Mhm.
there,
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
It's
the
just,
gamehub.ca.
at the gamehub.ca.
Yep.
You can come on down and play some Magic the Gathering.
Mhm.
Play some Battletech even.
Nah.
No Battletech for you?
Not for me.
No, okay.
Someone else, sure.
Yeah?
Me, no. That's even more expensive than Magic the Gathering game.
Battletech?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Isn't it?
No, I don't know. We don't carry any.
Oh, well, why would I come down and play it then?
Well, because there's a table over there playing right now. You can go join them.
So do they rent the table out?
No. No table rental fees.
They're not going to be able to buy any product.
Not going to be able to buy any product, no.
There's no table fee.
There's no table fee.
They better buy some drinks or something.
Oh, they will.
Okay.
They always do.
All right.
That's how it works. Yeah, it's been a whole lot of the same. Nothing super exciting happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking forward to the day where I can just be here all the time and not be there.
Yep.
Who knows when that's going to happen?
Mm-hmm.
It'll happen at some point, I suppose.
Yeah.
We had 9 arsons on the stream yesterday.
Ooh la la.
He did well, not yesterday, but Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Came in, casted a little magic with me.
Oh,
that was
baby.
a good time.
Nice.
Probably only the most notable spot of the whole 2 weeks since we've been off.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, yeah, just been so busy.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't been able to do anything else.
No.
It's been wild.
Mm-hmm. It is wild. Wild and crazy.
Wild and crazy. I'm trying to get video games here more.
Mm-hmm.
People playing video games because I got the PC. I got my 4 Xbox controllers here.
Oh yeah.
I was playing a little Roof Rage.
Mm-hmm.
Getting good at solo.
Mm-hmm. Did you ask anybody to play with you?
Nah. Everyone's busy. I was going to get it set up so that people could play in between rounds on Friday, but then it's like all of a sudden we're streaming.
Oh yeah.
And we're like, oh, it's too late.
Too late to set it up.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the event was going to fire because I was like, oh, there's only like 2 people here. And it's like 6:15.
Oh yeah.
And then all of a sudden everyone just came in. It's like, okay, well, now we have enough.
What time did it start at?
6:30.
Yeah. So they had 15 minutes.
Yeah, they still had 15
You're
minutes.
getting
But a lot of the
antsy-pantsy.
time, like especially with the modern players, they're already all here by the time the event starts. Or
So those
way
are the
earlier.
Richie Riches.
Yes.
Modern players.
Yeah.
Richie Riches right
I
there.
think we had 17 players for modern on Thursday and then 8 for standard. Everyone's scared of standard.
I
They're
don't know.
like,
what
oh my
standard
God,
is.
it's so expensive. It's like, it's not actually. Cards are way cheaper in standard than they are in modern.
So there's more to choose from?
There's more to choose from in modern, but with standard, the cards cycle out.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you can only do the last X amount of years of cards.
Mhm.
But there's, with Foundations, which is coming up in November, you're going to be able to use that set of cards for 5 years. And then the other sets are going to cycle in and out.
Oh, I see. So you have it's like a foundation to build your deck on?
Yeah, exactly.
I understand the naming preference thing here. I get it.
They're bringing back a lot of classics like Llanowar Elves.
They were gone?
They were. Oh,
What
yeah,
about
they've been
Benelsh
out.
Heroes?
No, they won't bring Benelsh Heroes back.
They can remove banding,
They could.
No, they can't. They can't.
There are other Benelish,
but not a hero.
but not hero. No,
How about
no
singular
banding.
hero? Benelsh hero.
Benelish hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe without banding. 1 for 1.
Yeah.
With no banding.
Free. Make it 0.
Just a free 1/1 drop.
Yeah.
It's called an Ornithopter, but it's a free 0/1
But it's
drop.
a Benelsh hero.
Yes.
Anyways, the lore of the Benelsh hero
The lore.
says that you have to. It's not easy to be a Benelsh hero, so they can't make
Yeah.
it 0/0.
They can. Because that's a
A
0/0
3 mana
creature just
1/1.
dies instantly.
3 mana 1/1.
If you
That's
have
what
no
it's gotta be.
toughness, that's it. You're just dead. That's how it works.
Yep. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Didn't watch anything.
do
Didn't game anything.
Didn't game anything other than, a little roof rage here and there.
All work and no play makes Mikey T a dull boy.
Yes.
Okay.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, soon I'll have time to do things.
Really?
Yeah, maybe in a couple years.
Oh.
Yes.
A couple years. Interesting.
I mean, I'm going home today after the podcast and
Not coming back?
not coming back.
You sure about that? Sure about that?
No, because I don't see our other employee here.
You sure about that?
I'm not sure.
Why is your other employee not here?
I don't know where he is. Normally he works Sundays.
Does his name start with a G or an I?
Starts with an L-A.
An
Actually.
A.
An A. He's our part-timer.
I don't know who that is.
He's our part-timer. I don't see him
Anyways.
anywhere. He's not here
He's
yet.
tardy.
He's tardy.
That's
for
a
sure.
black
Fired.
mark on the old attendance record for sure.
Let's see I'll see if he said anything in the chat, in the management chat.
Nope.
Nope.
Late associate. Yes, exactly.
Super late associate. Yeah, he hasn't said anything. He is awake.
Damn.
His icon is green. I don't know where he is.
Busy gaming.
Maybe busy gaming.
Busy gaming. Well, enjoy your time here this afternoon.
I probably will.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not scheduled to be in. But hey, the boss has to do what the boss got to do.
Lay down the law.
Well, I don't know if anybody actually told him. I make the schedule, but
It's not up to you to
It's not
make
up to
them
me.
look at it.
No.
They're supposed to look at it on their own.
Yes.
It's like babysitter time in here.
It kind of is.
Babysitter time.
And yet I'm the one always getting yelled at.
That's because you, never mind. You take it well.
I suppose.
Yeah. You have to put on an angry face like this.
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
Okay.
I've done it before.
Perfect.
I'm okay with it.
Alrighty. So nothing else. You didn't do
Nothing
anything
else. No. I
Didn't
mean,
watch anything?
No.
No.
Haven't had time. Just like YouTube stuff as usual.
What's YouTube stuff?
Just regular garbage.
Oh, watching regular garbage.
Regular
Oh,
garbage.
yeah. I've been watching a lot
like
of
all the Canadian YouTubers.
I've been watching a lot of Explore With Us EWU crime videos.
What?
Yeah, it's called Explore With Us, but it's shortened to EWU. And it's all about crime. It's all
Okay,
about crime stuff,
Yeah.
And they release body cam footage, but they do actually they make money on YouTube, so they actually do research.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it won't be just like a raw police video footage of an interrogation like some of these channels do. They'll actually have background and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the greatest things they ever did, they have to spend money to get the stuff too, because I think you can request it with freedom of information, but you have to pay to.
Okay, that's probably why.
So they got the Chris Chan arrest body cam video footage, and it's pretty funny because the cops don't know who Chris Chan is.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, "Well, I'm actually famous on the internet," and they're like, "Okay, buddy."
Okay, sure.
And then they'll go outside, and people will be like, "Chris Chan," and they'll be like, "What is going on? Who are those people?" And be like, well, they'll ask him like, is there anyone in the hotel with you? And he'll be like, do you mean like tangibly or like interdimensionally? And they'll be like tangibly here. And they'll be like, no, but my husband's here, but you can't see him. What the fuck? Yeah, his name is Sonichu. It's like pretty bizarre. He'll be like, oh, excuse me. Pardon my flatulence. It's like so crazy, man. It's so funny. So they've been doing, he does a lot of videos about, well, I don't know if it's more than one guy, obviously, but it'll be a lot of like true crime stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's actually pretty well done compared to a lot of them. So.
Yeah. Nice.
He doesn't insert little jokes and stuff. Like some of them do like their little funny jokes and be like, shut the fuck up, man. Anyways.
I have been watching a little body cam footage of like sovereign citizens.
Oh, I can't watch those. From the sovereign citizen?
No, from the cops.
Because there's a lot of them that those sovereign citizens will upload their view of it too. Yeah. And it's like, wow, you think you look good here.
Yeah, you think you are in the right.
You think you don't look like a clown. Like,
but
you
surprise,
uploaded this.
You're a clown.
Yeah, I've seen some, it's like, this guy watched this back and was like, yeah, I'm going to put this online.
Yeah, I was right. I'm in the right here. Like, how delusional.
Wow, you are a clown.
So delusional.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so cringeworthy. I can't watch that stuff. Be like, where are you driving to? I'm not driving. I'm traveling. Okay, buddy.
I'm taking my private property from one area to another.
Where are you traveling to?
I'm not driving. I'm traveling. This is my private property.
And it's like, okay, well, you're being arrested on private property.
It's my private property. Don't touch me.
So stupid.
I did not give you permission to touch me.
So stupid. They're so stupid.
I know.
Oh my god. Anyways, whatever.
Yup. Bunch of dinguses.
So that's what you've been watching, this Canadian YouTubers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like Dre and Dangerously Funny.
And
Curtis Kramer.
Very good.
That's about it. And yeah. It's very just busy everywhere here.
Yeah.
I didn't get out of here till like 1 a.m.
Damn, legendary dog.
Yeah, got to bed at 2. I mean, you got to bed at 2 too.
No, it was like all 3.
Oh,
it was later.
Yes,
I was playing. I wasn't going to really stay up that late, but I started playing the First Ascendant. And I just started talking to the stream, and it was interesting discussion back and forth. So I was like, okay. And then I was like, I could keep going, but nah.
I had you on playing First Ascendant here.
Yeah.
And you were hiding behind a wall.
You do that a lot
in the game. And then I know exactly what I was doing. Look back 10 minutes later and you're hiding behind the same wall.
You just missed out the part where I did all my killing.
Yeah. Like I came back a little bit later, still hiding behind the same wall.
So that outpost, when you complete it, it takes a minute to reset.
Oh.
So there's nothing to do until it resets. And what I was doing is farming for a reactor with a specialized drop that I need for my character to maximize my damage. Okay?
Yeah, okay. I got you.
And it's random drops. And there's like 3 different variables. So like getting the chance of getting what I want is very small.
I got you.
I did not get what I wanted. No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. Dude, the chance of me getting what I want is like 0.3%. So
that's
I got in the chat. I did get one that was very good for a different character, but not what I was looking for.
Min-maxing over here.
Well, like the characters have different affinities. Oh my god, elements, whatever. And then some of the bonus damage only is unlocked if they're holding the correct weapon that's listed on the reactor. And I got a Frost one that had the correct weapon for another character with the correct element and the correct like type of elemental damage.
Yeah.
And it was like, holy shit, that's really good for this other character. It's not what I'm looking for, but it's really good.
Yeah.
And I did Tank, you fuck, he's in the chat right now. And when I got it, I said, I thank Tank for this because he convinced me to play it. And I would have not got it otherwise. So I already thanked you, so fuck you. Okay?
You thank Tank every day.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Not every day. Because he doesn't deserve my thanks. Because he refused to get a YouTube account to chat in my stream on YouTube when I was suspended on Twitch.
What a guy.
I'm not salty at all, though. Can't even support me on YouTube. What a guy. Anyways, yes, it's all due to Tank's blessing me with the ability to play the First Ascendant on stream. Thank you so much.
Yes, 100%. 100%. That's how it goes.
Anyways, I'm going to play more First Ascendant today.
Yeah, do it.
I'm at like 600 plus hours played.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Maybe I'll play some games today.
Do it. No,
If I'm not
sorry, you'll be here playing.
If I'm not here.
You'll be playing Card Shop's Owner Simulator.
Oh yeah, someone was like, "Oh yeah, you should do that. You should live stream that, but just strap a GoPro to your head."
Yeah, actually.
I was like, "Oh yeah, that would actually work."
Yeah.
Although the GoPro I have doesn't wirelessly connect, so
No. Well, all you do is just
it.
record it and then play it like it's live.
Yeah.
Like it's a VOD. Yeah. That'd be a good idea.
It'd be fun.
You still need
just bait and switch it to like put up the Card Shop Simulator.
But you'd have to like do some pack rips and stuff too.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah.
I do pack rips.
But you have to do it like they do in the Card Shop Simulator. Be like, well, rent is due, but I'm going to open every pack I have.
Yeah.
I need to sell these, but fuck it, I'm going to open them all. So.
I watched a guy soft lock himself. He was like, "Oh, we're going to soft lock the game."
He had no money.
Yeah.
And he couldn't buy any product, and he had no product.
Yeah, he just opened packs and then sold his stand.
Yeah.
And tried to sell the till, but it wouldn't let him sell the till. It's like, oh, well, we can't soft lock ourselves there. And then just waited.
Yeah.
Waited until rent was due, and then waited till they automatically took rent out.
Yeah.
And then he went to like the negative $700. And he's like, well, I guess we can't progress now. We're soft locked.
Yeah, you just go to the bank then.
You can't get loans in that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Usually those games, like especially like, I don't know what they're called, like game dev story and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. They'll just be like, yeah, the bank will give you a loan. You have to pay it back in a year. Oh, you didn't pay it back? Man, it's okay.
Yeah. We'll
Keep
give
playing.
you another loan.
Keep playing. It's
We'll
okay.
give you another loan. Yeah.
No big
playing.
deal. That
no
game's
losing
a
to this
little
game.
janky though. I see a lot of like mods for it though, where it'll be like Pokemon cards instead of like their fake.
Yeah.
Can you play the actual game in the game, like the Card Shop Simulator game?
You can't play the game that they're playing.
That's weird. Then why do they make so much effort to put rules and designs on the cards?
I don't know.
Maybe they will.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if it's still in beta or what.
But it looks like it's in fucking alpha.
It's essentially the shop supermarket simulator.
Yeah.
It's the exact same.
So are you going to get one of the de-smellifiers they have in that game?
No, we actually don't have any smell in here.
Well, now that the guy's banned. No, they have that little machine that's by the door.
Yeah, I know.
De-smellifier.
The de-smellifier.
Yeah.
You just walk up to people who have the green stink on them and hose them down.
They're all like Pigpen from fucking Peanuts.
And as soon as you stock those, people just start buying 6, 7 at a time.
They're like, I do really stink.
I smell bad. Just buy it all.
Deodorant claws.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, that'd be a good one. I kind of like the looked like it would be interesting to play. So.
Yeah. They said it's not.
No, it looks
just the mechanics. Like I was
looks
like
boring as fuck.
When I was watching Supermarket Simulator, I was
Yeah.
like, oh man, I want to play this. I like stocking shelves and making things neat.
Yeah.
And then they didn't have a demo for it, but they had a demo for TCG Card Shop Simulator, so I downloaded it and I was like, oh,
yeah,
this is awful.
Yeah. It doesn't look fun to me.
No, it's like, nah.
Well, no, every clip I see is they're not actually playing the game. It's just like, I got a ghost card.
Let me rip all these packs.
Yeah. The one I've seen a lot recently is some guy will be like, his chat will be like, open an orange, a blue, a purple, an orange, a red, and a blue, and I guarantee a ghost card for you. And be like, all right, I'll try. And then he'll go and grab those packs in that order and then rip them and be like, I didn't get it, you lied.
No kidding.
Yeah. So it's interesting anyways.
Yeah.
And I tried to, I mean, I didn't try, but I saw a clip of Queso playing it. I was like, I don't understand this guy's popularity.
Doesn't he just yell?
Yeah, but like, I mean, anyways, I watched him and Jinxie and Sketch play Minecraft together.
Mm-hmm.
He was by far the weakest part of that stream. Like by far, I was like, oh, Queso sucks. So I don't understand it.
Day.
No. And his hair looks like ramen noodles too. Not good.
I love ramen noodles.
But they're like covered in ketchup.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Anyways.
You can't do that. That's a war crime.
March 25th, 2025. Or 24th.
Yeah.
If I said that date to you, does it mean anything to you?
It means absolutely nothing.
If you had to guess about that date, do you have a guess?
The new Xbox gets released.
Ooh, no. It's not gaming related.
Oh.
But it is media related.
Media related.
If it's something you're very interested in,
mm-hmm.
Could you guess now?
No.
What can I say without giving it away? If it's from your favorite genre of motion entertainment.
Motion entertainment.
that you would be wanting to see
Oh?
in a serialized format.
Oh?
Yeah. Could you guess what it is now?
Well, that sounds like Marvel to me.
Okay. Getting close. And what would you be super excited about?
In Marvel?
Yeah. Don't say nothing.
I don't know. It's been so lackluster
Don't say nothing.
lately.
Yeah, but imagine you were like, it's happening. It's happening! I can't wait! It's happening!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do you know?
No. Not a clue. Because I have seen no media on anything.
You have.
So I don't
You know
have-
what's coming.
What's coming?
You know it's coming.
Is it Fantastic Four?
No, I said
Something?
serialized.
Oh, serialized. Oh.
Which means sequentially in
Sequentially.
episodes.
In episodes on Disney Plus?
Perhaps. And you're going to be like, I'm going to binge it day one. I can't wait to see this character. Am I going to have to say it?
You're gonna have to say it because I haven't a clue.
What if I said his real name is the first and last name? They're like two letters that are the same.
Two letters.
And his character name is two letters that are the same. Don't look at the chat.
I'm not looking at the chat. Two letters that
Yeah.
are the same?
Let's say his first name starts with this letter and his last name starts with this letter.
Is it an M?
Perhaps.
Well,
Even you guessed the right letter and you don't even know?
No.
Oh my god.
Well, because the only M I can
Uh-huh.
think of where its first name and last name are the same as Miles Morales.
Okay.
But I'm not excited for anything.
I think
Spider-Man
Miles'
related.
vision is too good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Like he sees too well.
sees too well.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a pretty big hint.
Yeah, it's a pretty big hint.
Yeah. You better get this right now.
Whoa, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Because I mean,
He's blind, motherfucker.
He's blind?
Yeah.
Who's blind?
Who's blind? I don't know. Echo. It's the new season of Echo.
It's the new season of Echo. Damn.
No, she's deaf. Who's blind?
Who the hell's blind? Who the hell is blind?
Wow. Wow. This is incredible. This is incredible.
Oh, Daredevil's blind.
Daredevil! Daredevil Born Again is coming out in March 2025.
I've heard it's not going to be good.
Well, how can you hear that?
I don't know. I've never seen anything on it.
You saw the first series. It's using
Yeah, I saw the first
Charlie
series.
Cox.
The first series was good.
He was good in
there
She-Hulk.
there was a article that was like, it's not going to be very
How
good.
would the article
I'm like,
know
oh,
that?
yeah, it's a good question.
How would the article
know
possibly know that?
that?
Anyways, it's coming in like March 2025. So, get ready to enjoy. That was painful.
Yes.
Anyways,
If you
finally
ask me to recall things, then I don't know.
I mean, how much more did I need to say?
Probably a lot.
I guess so. Anyways, Daredevil's coming.
As soon as you said Vision, I was like, oh no, WandaVision season 2. I don't think that's going to happen. Vision, I don't know if they're doing anything with Vision.
I think they are doing
Serialized Vision.
something new with WandaVision.
I thought they were,
Yeah.
because I know there's Agatha all along.
Yeah.
But I don't know, and that's all before WandaVision, I think.
I don't know. I'm not going to watch it.
If you have
I've been
time,
told
I'll
it's
watch
good, but
it.
I don't know. Everything else Disney's crapped out recently. I can't imagine it's good. So,
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'm excited for comes out next month.
and that is
Arcane.
Oh, Arcane. Yeah.
That's the only thing
Should
that's
be
got
good.
my hype level up. So.
Okay, fine. Be that way. Anyways.
Should we talk about patreon.com/StreamVoidPod?
Sure.
All right. That's
All
a
right.
place that you can go and give us a little boost to our Patreon income. If you
Sure.
like the show. And you
Yeah.
do like the show, because otherwise you wouldn't be listening to it, unless you hate listening to it, in which case,
Hate
what
watching.
is
Hate
wrong with you?
listeners.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah. What am I, your DSP or something like that?
Patreon.com/StreamVoidPod.
Should we talk about DSP now?
I don't know. Do we want to talk about you?
I mean, I don't want to. Not really.
Well, then why would we?
I don't know. He's been particularly insufferable recently. Well, he's experiencing some sort of renaissance. I don't know if there's more brain dead people that are coming into his stream, but he's getting a lot of money recently.
Oh.
and he's been very insufferable about how he's having a comeback, and people are turning they're actually looking at him in a positive light, and it's just like, you're still a turd.
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, anyways, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's weird.
He's streaming on Kick, and he's just like begging for like subs on Kick
Kickbucks?
as well as YouTube at the same time. Like, I haven't got any memberships on YouTube or any subs on Kick. Like, someone, let's do a 5 sub bomb right now.
Does that work?
Yeah, it does.
Damn.
Yeah, it's very disturbing how he's done this. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's weird.
Yeah, so whatever.
Just calls for it, gets it.
Yeah, he's been like, and then he's like, if we get a streak of me meeting my goal up to like 22, I'll do a special feasting with the king. Well, I'll eat cookies on stream.
Cookies on
Like,
stream. Damn.
That's the equivalent of $1,900 in donations to eat some cookies on stream.
What kind of cookies?
I don't know. There's some cookie store near his house that he's going to go get like cookies made at this bakery or something.
Oh, just a cookie store. All they sell is cookies?
Well, he lives
Bar
in
cookies?
He lives in Renton in Seattle, so there's like a very big population there.
Oh,
So
God,
they
it's
have.
close to being a Canadian.
I don't know. He's too. I don't know. Whatever. He can't be a Canadian.
Yep.
Cookies, gross. Anyways, whatever. Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
There's not much or any news really to talk about.
Well, let's want to talk about Asmund.
Should we talk about Asmund?
We can talk about Asmund.
What's your Asmongold history?
I've watched Asmongold before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Back in the day?
Well, no, even recently, just hot takes, a little 2-minute take.
And what do you think?
Sometimes
These
I agree with
takes
them,
are
and sometimes
good,
I don't.
Some are bad?
Some are good, some are bad.
Yeah. He's had some very bad takes of late.
Oh, yep.
But my history with Asmongold was I knew about him a long time ago when I first saw like the Asmongold Nest video.
Yep.
Where that's kind of where he made his name. Where it's like, oh, this guy's disgusting.
Yep.
I mean, he still is, but and that's sort of where I learned of him. And then I would watch when he was just doing World of Warcraft. He was like funny and interesting, and like he has an incredible knowledge of World of Warcraft.
He sure does.
Like an incredible knowledge where he'll like rattle off where these drops came from and where the looks came from in the game, and you'll be like, holy fuck, how does he know all this stuff? Like, it's crazy. He knew everything about it, right? And that was his content, was play World of Warcraft badly. He's not good at it. He would have mount offs and transmog competitions where he would rate people's transmogs.
Yep.
And he would just watch World of Warcraft related videos and give his take on what the commentator was saying, or he would watch like a World of Warcraft dev video and be like, this is how they're screwing the game up or whatever, right?
Yep.
And it was funny and, whatever. But then the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial came along, and he turned into Reaction Andy.
Yep.
Where he would watch the trial and react to it all day. And that was sort of the downward spiral of Asmongold, where it's like, now he's just giving hot takes all the time.
Yep.
And before this point, he was successful on Twitch.
Yes.
He had a lot of money. He was doing well, like very well. Like,
yes.
Like fuck you money.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah. Pretty
right?
much.
But then when this sort of happened, it became like, oh, I've got like double the fuck you money. And it comes to the point where it's like, okay, at what point is it like too much, or why are you chasing this crowd?
Because he doesn't need to.
Well, he doesn't.
Right?
First of all, he doesn't spend any money.
No, he doesn't spend any money.
Obviously, look at him. Look at his house. Like, look at his everything, basically, right? So, maybe he's driving around in a Lamborghini and we don't know about it, but I don't think so. Like, he would record video footage of him for his YouTube channel where he'd be driving to Taco Bell in his, like, shitbox and buying, like, I'd like the large Baja Blast and 4 burritos, please. And in the drive-thru, he would talk to the camera as he got his, like, lunch, right? But he had incredible success as this Reaction Andy. But the problem is the people that this attracted are very negative.
Yeah.
So now his shit takes, where before he would get pushback and be like, you're wrong. Now it's just true. Or based take.
Yeah.
And so he became more and more of like just sort of I don't know what you'd even call it. Like just like his takes were bad, basically.
Yeah.
So recently he said some things about Palestine. It's a very controversial topic nowadays.
Yes, sure
know?
is.
And he basically was saying, I don't want to say it. Maybe we'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
Not because we're saying and agreeing with it, but just the automatic YouTube list ears go like, hey, that's pretty negative what you're saying there.
We're going to ban you.
Yeah. Like when we got that for saying COVID stuff.
Yeah.
In a sarcastic way.
In a very sarcastic way. The AI can't tell sarcasm.
Yeah. So anyways, he said some stuff about Palestine that, go look it up. You can find it on your own. That was very like, what? And he got suspended by Twitch. I think it was indefinite. I don't think they've said, or he hasn't said.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's being reported as 14 days. So apparently showing a boob is half as bad as calling for the, I don't want to say the word, of an entire people, but whatever. And it was pretty much in his chat. They were like, yes, base take has been true. So he's had it's like he was just surrounded by yes men.
Yeah. And he in his apology video, he was saying that the people who are his like physical friends, they're like, hey, stop.
Yeah.
But he wasn't listening.
Yeah. Well, that's part of what happens when you get to that point where you're like, my shit doesn't stink.
Yeah.
So my 5 IRL friends say I'm being bad, but like I have 60,000 people telling me true every day.
Yeah.
So who's right and who's wrong?
Yeah.
So he did an apology video that I didn't watch, but Mikey T did.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it.
And he was saying how he apologizes, which that's one thing he always said is never apologize. That was one of his things. Like whenever any other YouTuber would get in trouble, he'd be like, why apologize? Why would you apologize? Why do you film an apology video? Never apologize. So the first time he really gets in trouble,
gets an apology video,
he said he's stepping away from Starforge, the computer company, as well as, stepping away from like a leadership role.
Yeah.
From that in OTK, which is like, what does that mean? Oh, I do less work, but I still get paid the same amount? I still own it. Mm-hmm. Like, oh no, I don't have to go to as many events. And that he's going to, I guess, change what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Change his way of thinking.
Yes.
Change his mindset.
Yeah.
Stop surrounding himself by all these yes men.
Yeah. The other thing he said he's going to do is he's going to clean up his house. Because in his, like, he did a apology tweet.
Oh. And
he said something about how, like, I'm like I don't know how old he is, 36-year-old single man living in my mom's like disgusting house. So like maybe I need to clean up a bit myself.
Clean up his surroundings so he cleans up his mind.
But he shouldn't do that. He should get a maid or something, because
that's way too much work for him to do.
Oh yeah, big time. But maybe he's going to take a month and just get everything lined up and everything will be good for him or whatever. But hopefully he'll go back to doing what he used to do, because I enjoyed that way more.
Yeah.
Like watching his mount offs and stuff, especially when he would lose, because he has like a lot of mounts.
Yeah.
But then someone would come in, because the way the mount off would work, he would be in the thing and he'd be facing off with somebody and he would be like, all right. And he'd hop on a mount.
Yeah.
Be like, oh yeah, he doesn't have this Talarian Warbuck. And then the guy would get on the Talarian Warbuck or whatever. And then he'd be like, well, what about the Azure Drake? I know he doesn't. I got this. He doesn't have the Azure Drake. You get on the Azure Drake and then the guy would pop on the Azure Drake. And then it'd be like, geez, I don't know what to try. And then it'd be like, they would start near the end, take turns.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, they'd pull out these fucking mounts. And you'd just be like, because I think the way it worked at the end is if they didn't have the mount, they would pull out a different mount that they thought he wouldn't have, So they were very interesting that way. But I guess that's what happens. I was talking about this on stream last night. Like, if I was in Asmongold's like success bracket, like, would I do that?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Let's give you a couple $1 million and see what happens.
But like, would I call for like the genocide of entire people?
I doubt it. I think it's because you're, Asmon, he's 30 something.
Yeah.
He probably started who knows how long ago, and he's grown up like that. You know, he's been
well,
saturated in that environment for so long.
Well, I think the thing too is like he's kind of like got the DSP where like before he streamed, he was already known.
Yeah.
So like he just started streaming and it's like, oh, there's 1,000 people watching me. That's just the way it is, right? Whereas like anyone else, well, you can tell that with Asmongold, because I remember one of his worst takes he ever said was he was talking about streaming on YouTube and how it's like so much better on YouTube and the bit rates are better and everything. And the chat was like, but the chat interface sucks. Like YouTube chat sucks. He's like, chat, here's a secret. No one cares about the chat interface. It's like, oh yeah, you've never had to like look at the chat.
Nope, never had to interact.
Because it's always been moving too fast, you know? So it's like, no, actually the chat interface does matter. But you just don't know that.
Yeah.
So that's like with DSP, where he doesn't know how people act on stream because he never watched anybody stream. And when he started streaming, all he did was turn on the stream when he recorded his YouTube videos.
Yeah.
He didn't look at the chat or interact with the chat.
Nope.
He just turned it on, recorded his YouTube videos, and then turned it off. So then when he started to actually interact with chat, it's like, oh, I have 1,000 people watching me. And this is how chat works.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. Yep. So when he talks about his streaming, it's like, oh, you don't know anything about like starting out as a normal person. You know?
No.
So yeah, Asmongold. I mean,
what a guy.
It seems like all those guys, when they get to that level, it's just like, oh, they go off the deep end. But it's only the guys. Like if you look at like, well, I guess well,
you know, there's been some,
but even like, okay,
they don't say things, they just do things, and you're like, oh,
well, like, okay, what, like Alinity throwing a cat?
Yeah, like throwing a cat.
But that clip isn't even that bad.
No, it's not too bad.
Like,
still,
I don't want to be like, you know, it is like she threw the cat, right? Whatever. Yeah. But like, you could throw a cat like anytime and it'll be fine.
Most of the time, yeah.
It's like cats, they jump from 20 feet in the fucking air.
Yeah, even more.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, she threw the cat, yes, but it wasn't like she whipped the cat like by the head and threw it like a fastball.
Yeah, right at
She just like tossed it, you know? So like, I think she got a little more
flack than what she
deserved.
deserved.
She probably did.
Yeah.
But like, and the same thing with like Pokemon. What's the worst thing she did? I mean, she said the N-word on stream.
Cookies.
Well, but she said the N-word on stream in her earlier career. Okay, whatever. But like, what's the worst thing she's done now that she's got success? Oh, she's out of touch with money. Okay, like that's, I guess, bad, but like whatever. It's not a big deal, you know? But it's like, oh, Asmongold is gone very like for killing people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little weird.
Yep.
So, and like, you know, you look at other big streamers. I mean, I don't ever watch them because they're just so, I don't care for the content or what they do. Like, I know you like to watch, what's his name? Blonde-headed handsome man? Or you did watch him?
Felix?
No, not PewDiePie. The other one. The one that's on Kick, but he's streaming on Twitch under his Mogul Moves.
Oh,
Ludwig.
Yeah, Ludwig.
Yeah, Ludwig.
Yeah. I watch Ludwig all the time. Not his streams, but his...
Yeah, but
his
I mean,
YouTube
like,
videos.
he's done nothing that I know of.
Yeah, no.
Like, he seems to be fine. So maybe it's just something about these specific people.
Yeah, I guess he's remained humble.
I guess so. I mean, Asmongold is also humble too. Like, you can't dress and look and smell like him and not be humble. But then again, when people are, you know, glazing him every day on stream,
yeah, right.
I guess maybe he's not humble.
Yeah,
well, he does get a very like like superior look on his face when he says, so, "There it is, there it is, there it is, chat." Just like, oh my god. I guess that could be just like the character of Asmongold.
Yeah,
I mean, he does say that it's a character. His name is Zach.
Yeah,
but anyways, well, that's I don't think that's his last name. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyways, when he comes back, I'll see what he's about. And then if he's, you know, not to his old Asmongold ways, I used to like actually be like, oh, he's streaming. I'll watch him. See what he's doing.
Yeah.
What is he do? Is he doing a mount off today? I'll watch that. What is he doing? He's hunting for a mount in World of Warcraft. He's doing like 10,000 attempts to get this mount. I'll watch that. But then it's like, oh, I don't want to know what he thinks about Johnny Depp. Like, why would anyone want to know what he thinks about Johnny Depp? They both look like they smell the same, though.
Yes. They probably do.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah,
Carl.
Oh, Carl Jobst.
Carl Jobst. The trial, I believe, is either over or in having a break because Carl just released a new video.
Which trial?
The trial of him versus Billy Mitchell.
The
defamation trial. There's somebody who's been transcribing the entire trial and putting it on YouTube. A voiceover.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you can actually go through and listen to the entire transcribed trial.
Oh, interesting.
And then there's people giving like lawyers and stuff giving their opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And then Charlie, Moist Critical.
I've heard of him.
He was like, oh man, I thought we were supposed to be tight-lipped about this thing, but there's so many people talking about it. Like with the transcriptions and stuff like that. He's like, well, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna set some records straight here.
Why would he be setting records straight?
He was a witness.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
He was a witness in the trial. Because he also hates Billy Mitchell. And he also has slandered Billy Mitchell online.
But it's not slander if it's true.
It's not slander if it's true. That's correct. He's also said things about Billy Mitchell that point him in a negative light.
Okay, that's still not illegal.
No, it's not illegal. But when Carl does it,
yeah,
defamation.
Oh, but is that because
Charlie does it? It's not.
Was that because he's in Australia?
Maybe because he's in Australia. Maybe because Carl doesn't make as much money as Charlie.
So Charlie could hire a better lawyer?
Charlie is a millionaire.
Oh, yeah. But
Carl is not.
Yeah. Well, Carl is close.
I mean, he's probably close, but still he had to fund his his trial.
He couldn't find a pro bono lawyer? That's crazy.
Yeah, well, apparently Notch.
I don't know if I would want Notch to pay for my lawyer bills.
And started.
He's gone off the deep end a bit too. He's like the world's richest incel. But yeah.
But I mean, Notch is like, here, take this money, defend yourself against this idiot.
Yeah. Okay. So what did he set straight?
I was just saying, because apparently one of the clips that they used in the trial was Charlie farting into the microphone.
Why?
She was talking about Billy Mitchell farting into the microphone. It's like, this is what I think about Billy Mitchell. He gets up on his seat, farts into the microphone, falls off of his chair, and then just goes on a rant. And they included that they're trying to use Charlie as a witness for Billy Mitchell.
In what way?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
He goes on this rant about the things, and they let it all play out in the court. And
so someone transcribed that. So in this transcript it says fart.
Yes.
So Charlie gets on his seat and farts in the microphone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But apparently he was completely done up. Suit.
Oh, he was wearing a suit?
Man bun, just slicked back, just looking real proper.
So he hired a stylist.
Yeah, probably.
I saw a clip of him he was at a hockey game.
Mm-hmm.
He was sitting in the crowd and they put him on the screen. Whatever I don't know his last name. It'd say Charlie Moist Critical, whatever.
Yeah. He's just kicking his feet because his feet can't.
Yeah, it was there's two men beside him and he looked like a little kid. It was so funny.
He's so short.
Oh my god, they were just towering over him. They're sitting and it's just he looks like their little son. So crazy.
Just kicking his legs.
Yeah, that's totally what it looked like, dude. It was so crazy. I was like, is this real? I'd be so embarrassed. Anyways.
Yeah, Carl put out a video. It wasn't about...
Yeah, it was about
speed runs.
I watched it. Did you watch it? It was about Jump King.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch it all.
It was interesting to see how they caught this guy cheating at Jump King.
Yeah.
He was also... The guy was a bit of a weirdo too. I don't know. Any of those guys cheating at speedrunnings is they're very weird.
Yes.
So it was a thing anyways, but yep. I watched the whole thing. But I had, hello, you absolute legends. I don't like the intro. I just don't like the intro.
But I guess, he put the video out, so does that mean the trial's over? Or,
well, did he say he wasn't going to put a video? Oh, he couldn't because he's busy with the trial?
Yeah.
Is that the idea?
I would imagine so.
Well, wasn't he putting them out because he had to? That's what he said in some of them. I have to put out a video because I have to pay for my trial.
Yeah.
That's why this is monetized. Yeah.
I think he tried to do a settlement with Billy for $1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll settle for $1.
Yeah. I can't imagine. Well, but if it's in Australia, the laws are different.
Yes.
In different countries.
Yeah.
I know in the UK it's a lot different. Could be more different in Australia's laws or whatever.
Well, I just googled it. That said the lawsuit was ultimately settled outside of court and did not entail any monetary value.
So they just agreed to disagree. I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I wonder if he can talk about it. Because usually if they settle, there's like a gag order and stuff on it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I mean, Billy Mitchell's a clown. Is he going to come after us now because I called him a clown?
I mean, we don't have any money, so probably.
Yeah, why? Like, what am I going to do? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll just dismiss it anyways.
Probably.
Calling someone a clown is not libelous. I call lots of people clowns. I call them clowns to their face. So many. There's so many crackies in this town that I've called a clown. Get out of here, you clown.
Get out of here, clown.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I generally like Carl's videos, but just the absolute legends always gets me. Hello, you absolute legends.
Well, should we talk about this? Only a news article we have. The Xbox Partner Preview, October 2024.
Yeah, this I live streamed this before I got banned.
Oh,
suspended.
Nice.
Yeah, it was. Oh my god, my cable fell.
Damn.
It was I was kind of stoked about it. It was like a listing of games that are coming to Xbox and like whatever, you know.
Yep.
And yeah, pretty disappointing a little show.
Oh,
when it was over, I was like, that's it? That's the end of it? So we'll go through the list here. I'll tell you what I thought about them or whatever. Alan Wake 2, the Lake House DLC was a cool trailer for Alan Wake 2's The Lake House DLC, which showed
Alan Wake 2 and the Lake House DLC?
Yeah, but it also showed like Jesse from Control. And it looked very interesting. I still need to play Alan Wake 2. It's looking... I just want it to go on sale, basically.
Yeah.
Then I'll play it. But I'm excited to play it, so I'm sure I'll enjoy... I mean, have I not liked anything that's Remedy's done?
I don't think so. I think you've liked everything.
Like, Alan Wake's American Nightmare Xbox Live game was not what I wanted as an Alan Wake game, because it was more of like an arcade...
action shooter?
Like... It was like an arcade, like, wave shooter where you're just like Alan Wake and, like, you have to survive for 5 minutes against all the bad guys. Here's some, like, flashlights and guns and run around and kill them and pick up more stuff. And then after 5 minutes, you can go to the next level.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, the story was interesting, but the gameplay was kind of meh. So, whatever. There's a horror game, Chronos the New Dawn, coming. It's from Bloober Team, so maybe it could be good. I don't know. Like they did the Blair Witch game, which was good for like the first 2/3 of it, and then it was bad for a third of it because it just kept dragging on and on and on at the end when it like had like weird, like, why am I in a war now? I don't understand. Like, I'm in a war flashback. Like, this part sucks. So,
I mean, it doesn't look awful, that's for sure.
Yeah, it could be interesting. It kind of reminded me of like Dead Space. The gameplay was like Dead Space.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
Could be good. I mean, that's kind of an underutilized market. Like Callisto Protocol tried to do it, didn't do it very well. And what do we have? Dead Space Remake? That's pretty much it in that sort of style of a horror shooter kind of. Blindfire is a PvP shooting game involving light, I guess, some way. Like, I don't know exactly. It just is involving light.
Yeah, it looks very vague the way they have it. I mean, I'm not listening to any of the audio, but I mean, the lighting looks really cool.
Like, maybe you only are lit up if you're under the light or something. So if you're in the shadows, you're just not seen. Anyways, I was like, oh, PvP. So I looked. It was like, try it out on Xbox.
Oh.
It's another game where they're charging for it.
Oh.
So you're going to sell a PvP game? Like, seriously. So, pretty lame that way.
Very lame.
Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Showed more about Majima being a pirate in Hawaii. Mm-hmm. He has amnesia. He doesn't know who he is. Obviously, he can be the mad dog in a game. That's too crazy. And he is a pirate. And it showed like pirate ship customization where you're putting on new mast head. What is
Yeah.
it called?
Figurehead.
Figurehead. And different, what do they call it? Sails? What are the words?
Yeah.
And
Sails.
you can
sails?
customize your ship. So, looks interesting. Takes place in the island of Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Or wherever it was from the first, or Yakuza. I mean, like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
The islands of Hawaii.
They like to reuse maps in these games.
Mm-hmm.
Why recreate the asset when they can reuse it 8 times?
Exactly.
So, of course, they're going to do another game in Hawaii. I thought it was going to be a Judgment game, not a Majima game, but I'm okay with it. Being Majima will be cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's interesting. Mouse PI for hire. At first, when this trailer started playing, I'm like, is this a Cuphead game?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here? And then I was like, oh yeah, Mouse PI for hire. It's like a first-person shooter where you're like Mickey Mouse, basically. Where you're blowing away mice and you're solving crimes, I guess, since he's a PI.
It looks cool as frig.
Yeah, this one could be good. I'm hoping it's a Game Pass game because I'll try it out for sure if it's on Game Pass. Looks very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of maybe like fill the niche of like, what was that game where the guns were alive? You know, comedic shooter. High on Life? Is that what it's called?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
High on Life.
Kind of made me think of that, you know? Subnautica 2.
Yes.
Multiplayer teaser trailer. Could be good. I mean, as long as it's like Subnautica 1 and not Subnautica Icy Below or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah.
Because that game was just kind of like, why?
Yeah, it was kind of like a stopgap, I think.
Yeah.
They just kind of put it out, and I was like, oh, the map is really small.
Yeah.
It's super small.
Yeah. The only thing that would make Subnautica 2 like a day one buy for me is if Escape closes the menu. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. For sure.
Like, why did they not do that? I don't understand. So, yeah. I liked Subnautica. I never beat it, but I got far enough along to be like, oh, there's like a crazy mystery going on with this.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty cool. Though I don't think some of the scares and stuff will really work on the second time around. Like, you can't have a Leviathan and be like, oh, I'm surprised there's a big Leviathan. It's like, yeah, well, when's the Leviathan going to swim out?
I mean, just play it in VR. You'll be scared all the time.
Well, I'm not looking to be scared, but I mean, like, a lot of the, like, first-time things in that game can't be recreated. Well, they can be recreated, but if you've played the first game, they won't.
Yeah.
Have the same
They might
impact.
have new creatures and stuff like that.
Yeah, but what are they going to do? A Leviathan, but it's even bigger.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, I mean, because that's what they did. They had the Reaper Leviathans, and then they put in, like, the other Leviathans where you go out too deep.
Yeah.
And those Leviathans come.
Yeah. But, I mean...
Which one-shot you?
What are they going to do?
Because there's no wall. There's no invisible wall.
Yeah.
The invisible wall is the Leviathan.
Yeah. But what are they going to do? It's like an even bigger one with more tentacles? Like,
yes.
Okay.
More tentacles, more better.
Anyways. Animal Well came out officially on Xbox. It's like a roguelike weirdo game. The voiceover was very weird in this.
Is it Donkey that does it?
I don't know who Donkey is, but maybe?
He's the publisher of this game.
Maybe it was him.
Big Mode's the
As I
publisher.
was listening to him, like, why did they go with this voiceover? It's so weird.
Yeah, it's Donkey.
Okay, that would be why. I was just like, this is the worst voiceover I've ever heard. Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, no, it's Donkey doing the voiceover.
Okay. I just was like, this is, I mean, I guess if you know who he is, you'd be like, oh, cool. But I was just like, oh, this is so weird.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, cool. Donkey did the voiceover.
As I heard it, I was like, oh, this is the direction they went? That's like weird.
Yeah, he stopped doing videos and then made a publishing house, and this is one of their first games that they published. But now it's.
I remember you talking about it, but I'd never heard him speak
Big
before.
Mode.
So yeah, this was like, I was like, oh, why did they go this way? Eden Zero, I guess it's an anime game. It looked very much like an anime game.
Oh yeah, it's definitely an
As
anime
I was watching it, I was like, wow, anime fans will literally play any game. Like, it does not matter the quality of the game, they will play it. Because this looked like just a boring as fuck Dynasty Warriors style like game. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good.
Okay. Next up, we've got
Eternal Strands.
What was this one?
Looks Monster Hunter-ish. But
I watched it, but man, it did not leave an impression on me apparently because I don't remember it at all.
Looks generic.
Yeah, it must be. Oh, yeah, this was the one where you can combine spells to do different abilities. Yeah, it looks like just sort of a boring hack and slash fantasy whatever. Mistfall Hunter. This one was like... it's like a Souls-like extraction game or something like that. Where it's like Souls-like combat, but you have to get out of the level or something like that. I don't know. It just was kind of like, I guess. I guess it's fine. I don't know.
Is it co-op, PvP?
I don't know.
If it's an extraction, I guess it's PvP with bad guys.
I don't know. Does it have to be PvP to do extraction?
No.
I mean,
No.
in a perfect world, in Tarkov, you extract without seeing anybody.
That's, well, unless you're going for PvP.
I guess so.
Maybe that's what I'll do today.
Tarkov?
PvE.
Oh, yeah.
They lowered the price on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's only $20.
Oh, you know what we didn't talk about? We'll just quickly mention. Did you see the fucking goddamn... What's that space game that costs $20 trillion?
Oh. No.
Yeah, what's it called?
Star Citizen.
Star Citizen. Did you see at their Star Citizen show it crashed on stage? They were playing it, trying to show it off, and it fucking crashed. Anyways. Wheel World is like an open world bike racing game where you can race and go buy bike parts and do quests, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
It looked, this art style's kind of interesting, I guess.
Yeah,
but I just was like,
cool.
What? Why? I'm like,
What?
okay, this is interesting, I guess. It's something we haven't really seen before, but I'm like, I don't care at all.
Maybe they're
to play
trying to
this.
capitalize on that one other game that came out that was downhill bike racing, and that's all it was. Oh, look, there's
Steep?
adventure.
Yeah, there's
Steep.
like a story to it and everything, but
Okay. That makes it a little bit more interesting that it's not just like...
I just was like, just whatever. It's on Game Pass. I don't even think
your
I'll
goal,
try it.
collect and repair all the missing ghost bikes, which possess the ability to travel between the living and dead worlds.
Of course. That does not come across in the video.
No, not even, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. I mean, it looks interesting now
yeah.
with that premise in mind.
Yeah. The most popular game of 2021 is finally coming to Xbox.
Cheers.
Phasmophobia. I was like, whoa, this is 3 years too late. Like, is anyone playing this game anymore?
Yeah, I think
This would be like, wow, we're bringing Among Us. It's finally coming out. Like, okay, no one cares. Legend of Babu.
Babu.
This is like a, I don't know, Zelda-esque game where you're this kid named Babu. But the only thing I could think of was like Babu Bot from Seinfeld, and you're a very bad man, Jerry. That's all I could think of with this. So, I mean, I would maybe check it out. I mean, even if it was on Game Pass, I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah.
The art style was kind of like whatever, and I don't know. All the designs, blah, 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 whatever. Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers. This kind of looks like this is going to be like Black Myth Wukong, but on Xbox.
Yeah.
It's like an Asian style Souls, maybe like Bloodborne, more styled action game, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Faster combat.
Definitely looks like that.
So, could be good. Excuse me, if that one was on Game Pass, I'd probably check her out, but I don't think so. And then lastly, the biggest turd, well, I shouldn't say turd, but like it went from the highest highs to the lowest lows for me of this trailer, because the trailer starts off with the Federal Bureau of Control logo, and I'm like, oh my god, Control 2, holy crap, here we go, let's check this out. And then it's like, no, it's actually a co-op wave shooter in the Control universe, where you just are trying to retake the Control building with a lot of guns. And I was like, oh, I don't give a fuck about this. 3-player co-op where you're blasting guys. Yeah, okay, maybe it'll be fun, but I don't want to play that. I wanted Control 2, not this fucking game. So I went from like, oh my god, to oh my god. So
I'm into it.
Oh, you fucking guy.
If they do it right, I'm into it, but with the way the combat works in Control, and this is just a game of pure combat, then I'm like, frick.
But do you remember Control wasn't first person?
No, it wasn't.
It was third person.
It was third person, and I didn't like the combat that much.
No, it wasn't that good. Way, but like, doesn't that look like we're just shooting bad guys? Wouldn't you prefer Control 2?
Bad guys. I would prefer some co-op shenanigans.
Okay.
I like co-op shenanigans where you're just shooting things.
Okay, fine. I do too. But did this have to be a Control game? Could they not have just made a friggin' 3-person co-op shooter instead of like putting it in the Control, like Alan Wake Remedy universe?
Yeah, probably.
Like maybe there'll be a cool story to it too or whatever, but just like the gameplay, I was like, no. Why? Anyways, if it's on Game Pass, that's like my motto.
Yeah, if it's on Game Pass, give it a go.
Maybe I'll try it out, Maybe I'll try it out. So that was, and then when that finished playing, I was like, that was it? It's over? It's like, yep, it's over. It's like, fuck. Okay. So, very disappointing anyways. Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
That's it.
We decided not to do too many news stories because we had a lot to talk about, basically. And, much. I mean, honestly, I think our most entertaining is the non
news stuff. Yeah, I think so.
So
we yabbered on for
bullshit.
We're almost
longer.
at 3 hours now recording. So
Jesus Christ! Let's get the fuck out of here.
That sounds like a good idea. How the hell do I end this show now? Jesus, it's been forever. It's been forever.
What do you say? You say. Thanks for listening.
Do I say that? I usually say, if you liked what you heard, and I know that you did, make sure to rate us on your favorite podcast platform of choice.
Yeah.
Share us with a friend, because that's the easiest way for us to get in other people's ear holes.
Oh, yeah.
And we do like other people's ear holes in a plutonic way.
In a platonic way. That's right.
And make sure you check out patreon.com/StreamVoid-pod.
Yep.
That's the only way to support this podcast with your hard-earned dollary dues.
Yeah, baby.
And with that being said, we'll see you guys again in maybe 1 week's time.
I would hope so.
Goodbye.
Alrighty.
Atrax, yes.
How much is Tarkov PvE
it's
now?
$20.
Oh, that's reasonable.
Yes, it's extremely reasonable. And I've been watching some people play it. I'm like, oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You gonna go live?
No.
Okay.
I don't even have a microphone hooked up to my computer at home.
Whoa, how are you supposed to play with peeps? How are you gonna peep it up?
I guess I gotta
headset
bust out.
mic.
I don't have all my headset mics have been taken off my microphones. and I don't know where they are.
Kirby should play Inscription later.
Ooh,
should I? Why?
Yes.
Why should I?
Oh, there was a game that I saw, and I was like, "Oh, this is Curb Joint," but I can't remember what it was now.
A video game?
Yeah.
Was it Thirsty Suitors?
No.
Was it Dustborn?
No.
Oh, okay.
What
was the theme of it?
It was
walking about.
It was a walking about kind of.
Was
thing.
it Immortality?
No.
I can't. Where did you see it?
I just it was in an advertisement.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, this is a Curb Joint.
Was it Life is Strange?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think it was made by the people who made Life is Strange.
Oh, was it Jusant?
It might have been.
Was it oh God, what's the other one called? I can picture it. I can't remember. I don't know. Ask you games to play, so I was giving you a suggestion. Spooky card game.
Spooky card game coming out. There's a spooky card game. It's called Magic the Gathering, and it's right here.
Yeah.
House of Horrors Duskborn.
Cool. I was going to buy some Pokemon cards today, but this store doesn't have any, so...
It was sold out. We're waiting on a restock.
I guess I'm not going to buy them.
I mean, you can, but they're going to cost you $100.
$100?
And you're going to get a Charizard figure.
Why? Oh, it's one of the packs?
Yeah.
I don't really want that. I don't really want that at all. There's no cards in that box. Yeah, exactly.
There aren't any cards in the box.
How sad.
Who opened this?
The store doesn't have any.
It sure doesn't.
I mean, that's what I said. Wasn't a lie.
It sure wasn't.
I was dreaming about it last night. Like, I'm going to buy a pack. I'm going to know what those cards are because I know Pokemon. And then I get here and it's like, oh, you don't have any.
Yeah, so we bought the last two, and we've been waiting for forever for the restock to come in.
Oh, my God.
It's coming from Montreal.
So is that because you didn't buy enough, or because you did not have access to any?
They're coming in on Saturday. No, Thursday.
So what was it?
Oh, we bought, like, a case.
It wasn't enough you bought?
Wasn't enough. Well,
Not-
I mean,
not because
they
you were-
sat there for quite a while.
Well, there's none left though.
No.
So let's form a witch hunt and find the box opener.
Oh, yeah. I opened some packs. I opened one pack.
I saw.
Yeah.
That was no wait. Your Lorcana video was your most popular one.
Volcano one?
Yeah.
Did I shove it out there?
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know.
I paid to have it more popular.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, I paid $30 to put it in front of 10,000.
You should live stream the employee interviews and chat can decide the perpetrator. It'll be like Phoenix Wright. Objection. Well, it'll be who knows? It could have been anybody.
It
Could have been up to
anybody.
5 different people.
Yes.
Or 4 because it wasn't Mikey T.
It sure wasn't.
So
Somebody gave me a special order, did not put it in the special order sheet.
oh, there's a special order sheet.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Very fun. Yeah, I'll be streaming after I get home, I guess. Maybe I'll get some lunching. I don't know.
Do it.
Or maybe I'll just have some Eggos when I go home. Blueberry.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, you don't like fruits. I forgot. IRL walkabout? No. Phone's already like down to 60%. It's also like raining outside.
Is it?
Well, I mean I can't see for now, but I would assume it's probably not doing too good. But who knows? Yeah. Probably the first descendant. We'll be
Oh, the first
D'ing it up. We'll D it up a bit. And yeah, maybe a movie tonight. Maybe a little movie called Alien Romulus. I don't know.
Ooh, Alien Romulus.
Yeah, the new one. It's available for illegal watching. I mean, totally legal. Totally
legal watching simulator.
I'm thinking maybe I should do it like you have to get the link to join. You got to get the link in the Discord
Ah, yes.
rather than having a command.
Or you have to find the link yourself.
So I don't know if I could get in trouble for sharing.
You might be able to. Yeah, I would say get in the Discord. Join the Discord. Get
and
the
then
link.
I can delete it after the stream.
Yeah.
I don't know. How many people are going to join the... I guess I don't care if they join the Discord. If they don't want to watch it and join the Discord, fuck them.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck 'em.
You just watch your silly face go, that idiot, and not knowing what's
Is that
going
what
on.
I do?
No,
Okay.
not even close.
Alrighty. So is the cat alone out here?
No,
or-
Alex showed up finally.
Okay. Finally. Just like Doc's pay.
Yeah,
Slap him on the wrist.
I will.
That's not such a bad experience. Which, me going...
And then not knowing what's happening. Yes.
I watch Curb's reaction to the movies. I'm not watching all the time. I guess that's true. Well, I mean, that's not what I do, though. Is I'll say stuff about the movie. Or like, did you know this fact about this thing? Etc., etc., the end. Yeah. Alrighty. Shall we get the fudge out of here?
Let's get the fudge out.
All right, I'll see you guys in a bit at home
Yes, adios.
on the Curb Stomp stream.